Okay, let's go, guys. So as you guys can see, Mrs. Ron C., my partner for life, is not with us tonight, but she will definitely be back next week. And I am missing our Wednesday night routine. So usually, Che, I go over to Jeanette's. I pick up food. I go to Jeanette's, and then we eat. I have wine. She drinks tea. We chat, and then we, hang out a little bit. And Ron C. comes on and rolls his eyes at me and gets annoyed with me because I have questions. And then we get started. But I'm really excited that one of my favorite people, Chela Soul, is here with me. First co-host ever. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Yes, thank you.
So now, Che, you're not only my first on Twitch and Instagram, you're not only our first guest, but you're also our first co-host. How do you feel about that?
I feel honored. I do. It's me and you have a really good relationship, and
yes,
to be your first multiple times, Denise, and
you've popped my cherry a few times.
Whoa.
Totally
kidding. Well,
it's
you're kidding, but how many times have people asked you if there's something going on between us, Denise? Really? I've been asked I swear to God, more than 10 times I've been asked this.
That was the number. I was going to pick 10 times that people always ask me, are you and Che a thing? I'm like, no, we're not.
No,
my answer
we're
always
friends with benefits. That's all.
That's friends without benefits.
We're not a thing. We're just friends with benefits.
I always tell people, you know what? I have the highest of admiration for Chela Soul. That's my answer.
Thank you.
And
I appreciate that. I love you to death too.
Thank you.
And I can't forget about Mrs. Ron C. Big shout out to DJ Ron C. Good to see you, brother.
DJ Ron C., my bestie.
I just
so
got
nice
to see him
right you.
before we jumped on. So thoughts and prayers go out to the both of you. We love you to death.
Absolutely. We love you guys. Soon. I miss you guys. And you know what? We're going to be back to normal very, very soon. So,
yes.
So tonight we have two very special guests. We have DJ J Online, and we have DJ J's wifey, Maria, who's lovely. I hadn't met either one of them up until Monday. Monday we did sound check, and they're awesome, really awesome people, and I'm super excited to have them on our show tonight. And you know what? I got to know Jay. I went on Jay's stream for the first time because so many people said to me, you have to check out Jay Online. He's so funny. And Golden Ray told me she never, ever stops laughing all through Saturdays. Yeah. And so I checked him out, and he's got a really cool concept and very unique stream, I should say. Yeah. And also Jay's been really supportive of the Boom Boom chat room at the forefront in the beginning. And he's always been super helpful. The only reason we're on YouTube is because of Jay. So we're excited to have him on the show, and Maria, of course. Yes. How did you get to know them, Jay?
I knew Jay, I knew of Jay because he runs something called the 8 Mix Pool, which a lot of DJs are a part of here in Toronto, but all over.
Right.
And that was my first encounter with him.
Okay.
And as we were joking on Monday, there was too much music in that pool, right? So it was a very short limited stay that I was there in the pool scene, but he still would, he's a really generous guy, actually. He still kind of sends out little small packs of music, every other week or whatever, which I appreciate. But once the pandemic started and everyone started going live on Twitch and this and that, Jay, along with Kid Arctic, were two of the guys that I kind of went and seeked help from, right?
Right.
And not even knowing me, he just kind of just embraced it, right? And he tried to go through some of the troubleshooting and everything with me. And he's just one of those guys that you can reach out to. And, he's really, really, really a genuine guy, a cool guy. And, I can't wait to dig into him right now. So.
I know. I'm super excited just based on our conversation on Monday. The information that we were getting, I'm like, but you're going to have to tell this story again because it's such a good story. So I'm really excited. We're going to bring them on in just a minute. I just wanted to say hi to a couple more people. Mr.
We got a hype train going on. Level 2 hype train, 72%.
Here. How come I can't even see it?
I guess I missed the 69 already. Yogi Chick, thank you for the 100 biddies.
Oh my God, how did I even
23,
miss
thank you for the
that?
100 biddies.
Oh, you know why? Because I'm looking at the stream. Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic, the problem, thank you for the 100 biddies.
Mr. Fantastic, great set last night. That was
DJ
awesome.
Ron C, thank you
DJ
for the
Ron
sub,
C,
sir.
what are you doing, man?
Leave him alone. Are we splitting this? We splitting these biddies?
Of course, of
okay.
course. I'll take you out for dinner.
Boom, boom, chat room. Okay, hey, I'm
Thank
down.
you, guys. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. So, CN Taylor, DH Lady, Mr. GQ Love, Notorious, Carlos, hello guys. Love
Boom,
21
boom, chat. Thank you for the subs, the 5-piece. I have no sound
DJ
effects right now.
10-9, thank you. I am DJ Money TV, thank you.
What up, D?
Yogi
Channel 9.
Thank you.
Mr. GQ Love. Thank you
Boom,
for the
boom,
biddies,
chat
guys.
room.
Big shout out to Teddy Falcon, Jam Fam, my girl Elaine, and Kitties. How are you guys doing?
Miss Sylvia, hello.
Miss Sylvia, hello, hello.
All right, well, without further ado, let's bring the lovely couple on.
All righty.
No.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome to the Boom Boom chat room with co-host Che La Soul.
How's it going, guys?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Nervous.
Oh, yeah. Do you have your drink? I promised you a
She wants to do a
my
shot. She wants
and
to do a shot.
Oh, a shot. Okay. I didn't bring my shot.
That's okay. Well, still cheers.
Che, what do you got?
Cheers.
Oh, Che has water.
Water. Oh my gosh.
I thought we had a
What
conversation.
is this?
Hold on.
We talked about this.
What is this?
Che, what? Oh, I think he's got something in. Ah, yes.
There we go.
Okay, I got Liberty School. Is that okay, Denise?
That passes.
Will that
the
do?
night.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
guys.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers,
Cheers,
everybody.
guys.
Cheers in the
Thanks
chat.
for coming. I did
What's
a
up,
big
everybody?
gulp like
What's
it.
up, chat?
All right.
All right. So we want to get to know you guys a little bit before we go. As you guys have seen the show before, we do rapid fire. But first, we want to get to know you guys a little bit. And so first and foremost, how did you guys meet?
At a preteen music video dance. Technically, I guess.
Like, think of like the Much Music Video Dance, but like a different company.
Now,
Okay.
I say technically because Jay met my best friend first and tried to pick her up.
Here.
We
here
did
we
have
go.
this conversation on Monday. I was like, uh-oh.
What? we didn't even say where yet, and you already went there.
But that's
I
because
think-
technically we were introduced through somebody from there, but then
I don't think she's ever
Yeah,
gonna let
it's there.
that go,
No,
Jay.
I
Like,
won't.
This
you
is
gotta
a
make
life-
amends for that, dude.
All I can say is, like I said, I told you people, I've been a Gino at heart for a long time, okay? And her friend that night was wearing a Kappa jacket. She was the only girl in the venue wearing a Kappa jacket. Again, this is where my mind was at. I'm
It
like,
caught your eye.
We like the same thing. That
So
was it.
did you talk to her?
We definitely talked to
they
her, but again,
exchanged phone numbers.
Uh-oh.
here we
Maria.
go.
And then how did you?
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, she came home and she's like,
Well-
"You gotta talk to this guy." So
Che, he left that part out.
Okay, can I save Jay here and can we move on to the next guy?
Mr. CQ Love, thank you, sir.
Oh, come
10
on. We
piece.
were. I
It is
was
dinner time. 10 piece
13,
going up.
13.
Whoa.
No, I was
10.
14.
14.
So I
yep.
mean, like,
Mr.
14
GQ Love, thank you.
and 15, yeah.
yeah, I
level
was
4 is
14. It's not
complete.
that big of a deal.
I've never had a hype train this quick. Sorry, guys. Level
Focus,
5,
Jen,
22% in.
See, this is what happens. I get
Level.
distracted by that. This is amazing. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Wow. 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 You guys are amazing.
Thank you, chat. Thank you,
KM,
chat.
I've been waiting.
Chat. We
It's my
appreciate
time,
it.
guys.
Okay, so you guys were how old? 14 and 15?
14 and 15, grade 9, grade 10.
Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So your baby girl Briella,
Yep.
is she a lover of music? Does she love your music?
Loves music. Loves all types of music. And even like the oldies, it's very weird. Like the song she attaches to is very weird. Like she likes like 70s soft rock music. It's weird.
Like
Really?
sings it,
Like
loves
sings it. Like her favorite song is "I'd Really Like to See You Tonight" by
England Dan.
England Dan and John Ford.
We listened to it on Google
Yeah.
at dinner time.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She'll be 3 in November.
3 in November.
Wow, she's a cutie. We got to meet, Che and I got to meet her on Monday, so that was really special.
And Sophie.
Yes, Sophie.
And Sophie.
Forget Sophie.
And Sophie, yes, the giraffe.
She had to introduce us to Sophie.
We can't go anywhere without the Sophie, so that's the clinging toy.
Cleaning toy.
I don't know. That's what she clings to. What do you want me to say?
She calls it her lovey.
Her lovey. I don't know.
Che, I just noticed before you ask the next question, I just noticed under your frame it says, "I am not Mrs. Ron."
Yeah, well, I'm not. The one day that I missed Easy Like Sunday Morning, I had Agile fill in for me last minute, and he had the same thing. I am not Shayla Soul, so I just went with it today.
I like it.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Next question, guys. Jay, how do your parents feel about your DJ journey?
So my grandfather, my mom's dad, was a DJ.
Okay.
But not like the DJs like we're seeing on Twitch right now.
Right.
We're talking about your classic wedding tuxedo DJ. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like cheese on maximum. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like real cheesy stuff like that. Like that's what he did. And he worked for a company called DJ Unlimited, which was I would say a very large wedding
corporate
DJ
type company.
corporate company. And I'm pretty sure like from like Ottawa to Windsor, I remember my grandfather saying they would take care of events, and they were like a traveling road DJ show.
Wow, that's
thing.
crazy.
So is that why you got into DJing?
I don't know.
Or?
I don't think that's exactly why, but I did see that like at an early age. Like another cool thing is he owned a classic car. So what happened is he would go and DJ the classic car show and bring the car. And
Right.
then where I saw DJing for the first time was like at a Canadian Tire parking lot at a classic car show
Event, yeah.
and my grandfather is DJing, and there is older folks dancing in
loving
the
the
thing,
vibe.
like playing, and again
Loving the
like he's
vibe.
playing like all the old like swing records and stuff, and like they're actually dancing, and that was like the first time actually. And again, this is like I would say mid 90s, first time me actually seeing what someone actually play music and people react to it.
Right.
Wow, that's crazy. Guys, we're at a level 5 hype train, 184%.
Yes.
Wow.
We're-
I just keep
Thank
seeing
you
the
guys,
subs
everyone in the
pour in.
chat.
You guys
Shout out
are
D-Money. I saw D-Money do
Appreciate
one
it.
too.
D-Money, thank you
Shout
so
out
much.
Money.
I saw that, and I didn't want to interrupt the conversation, but you guys rock. Like
Yes.
seriously, you guys.
We're
Go
gonna-
sing. Yes.
We're gonna buy a carton of cigarettes for Mr. Ron C.
Yeah.
No, we are not.
Oh man.
Oh my
Big up
God.
Mr. Ron C.
We're going on a
Mr.
triple
Rossi.
date. Triple date.
Triple thing. There we go. So
Thank you,
you've
guys.
dedicated a few shows to your mom.
Yep.
How did she feel about that? Because I know if my son did that, I'd be like, oh my God. I'd be bawling my eyes
So
out.
at first she didn't understand. Like just like anyone, Twitch has its own learning curve to understand like what it is. And I think not only am I playing the music she likes, she gets to see her son on a regular basis, DJ. And to be honest, before COVID, my mom would only really see me DJ maybe once or twice a year, right? Like maybe for my birthday, she would actually come out to the club. And then maybe for her birthday, we would go. But again, like it was very rare times. And again, like very certain settings where again, now she gets to see me go live and do a bunch of different things. And now that I've kind of
must love
included
it. She
her,
must be like, wow, that's so great.
she's letting it get to her head though.
I heard you the other night. You were like, wait, mom, you shouldn't be in this chat. You shouldn't be in this.
No. I don't think she should come to the New Rhythm Mondays show.
New Rhythm Monday.
Right? Like every other show, I think is perfect for her. I just don't think the New Rhythm Monday show is the perfect show for my mom.
With all the skin out emotes.
That's okay for your dad,
Yes.
though, right?
No. Paul Cartel is very well accepted.
Yes, but just not your
in the
mom.
New Rhythm Mondays. Yeah.
And you do have a show for your mom that I love. I love the
Yep.
name, and that kind of leads me into the next question. But how do you come up? Like you have a knack for just coming up with these different themes for these shows, right?
Yep.
One of them being Reggae My Mom Loves, right?
Yeah, Reggae My Mom Knows.
Like
Yeah.
that's the best show.
Again, just because I didn't know what to call it. Like I had the show in mind of playing really, really commercial reggae music. And again, like I never had that setting where I could like really play it's either for me it's like club stuff or like reggae or really going deep, but it's never like extreme. Like I've never played the extreme side of the commercial side of it.
Right. The
so
softer stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. And I was like, I don't know what to call it. And I had like a bunch, like I had like honky reggae hits. I had a bunch of things in my.
We all named the crate something, right? That's just...
So but the thing I kept like the thing that when I was making this like creative music, which is again the songs, I literally thought like, would my mom know this song? And if the answer was yes, I'd put it in there. And that's how I can kind of get away with the show. It's not like I'm playing Barris Hammond and Sanchez and all these artists. My mom does not know who these artists are. Right. But she knows the originals from the 70s and 80s that they're covering.
Wow.
Right.
And again, like it just allowed me to go through different genres and play this music. And again, like everyone's like, your mom really knows this? And again, it's just like it's like I don't know, it's like she doesn't know Barris or Sanchez, but she does know the song. So like I don't know, It was just a quirky idea and people really liked it. So I just kept doing it.
You just kind of dumb it down, right? Keep it simple, stupid, and it comes to you. Yeah.
And can you tell us about the like where did the Walmart idea come? Like, did you work at Walmart?
No, not at all. Not at all. And there's see, I hang it. I don't know if anyone sees it. I don't know if anyone sees it. Hold on. There's a hook. I actually hang it, right?
I had to hang a hook.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna hang a hook?
Oh, Maria, are you handy?
I'm more handy than Jay is. Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
wow.
Because I moved in with Jay's family in college. And so when Jay's dad would do handy stuff, I was the one helping and learning and assisting.
Really?
And Jay was always busy. Jay was always working and DJing.
Yeah.
So I would just do whatever with his family. So I picked up a lot of my handy skills from both our times.
I have a shelf that needs to be hung. It's been sitting for a year. Can you help me hang it?
I think Jay's your man.
This is true.
Jay, are you handy?
Yeah, well, I'm a plumber by trade, right? So.
Wow, that doesn't make you handy in all areas.
Yeah, can you hang a shelf though?
I can hang a shelf, yes I can.
Okay, moving on. So, but the Walmart thing.
The Walmart thing. So, last year, the first Saturday of October, Bubba Khan hosted a breast cancer fundraiser. And he had a bunch of DJs do 3-hour time slots for, I think, a period of 48 hours.
Okay.
He asked me if I would do it. I said yes. I took a while to get back to him. So by the time I got back to him, the only slots that were available were 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning or 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Right.
And again, keep in mind, my regular schedules at the time were Monday nights on a Monday night dance hall show. Thursday night I did the Yacht Life thing, and then Sundays I would do Fromage. So like at this time that was not the thing. So I said, okay, I'll do it. And it did really well. It did really well compared to the numbers I was currently doing on a lot of my other shows.
Right.
And I just thought, what happens if we do it again? But the thing was, I had to think of a name for it. So I called it the Good Vibes Only Show. And the only reason why I literally went there was I didn't plan what I was going to play at the breast cancer awareness fundraiser. And then as soon as I pushed go live is when I decided I'm going to play music that like my parents used to listen to.
Right.
Like what my parents would listen to around the house, doing whatever. That's where I'm going to go. And that's what we did. And we did that for 2 months. And then someone said grocery store. It's like you're playing the best of the grocery store hits.
Right.
Someone said that in the chat.
Escalated.
And then that's how, and like I wish I knew who said it, but someone said it, and
Can't you rewatch your show?
I don't think I can rewatch the chat though, but someone said it, and I just think I'm very good at like seeing things and then like kind of turning them around quickly and making them a piece of content. Yeah. So like I
Duckers.
I remember actually when you first got it going, Jay. You used to give a lot of credit to your chat, right? For coming up with
Yep.
some of these ideas too, right?
Yeah. So, and that was the best part. Like, I never did anything. Like, the chat thought of everything. The
Yeah.
chat thought of grocery store hits, Walmart wall
Oh,
slappers,
excuse me
Home
for a
Depot.
second. Audio ambassador said he said Home Depot, and Shanti said grocery store.
There you
You
go.
remember that?
I would believe it if Shanti said it.
But audio ambassadors could be making that up. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. But like those two were definitely like there at that time.
Right.
But again, it just that's what it became.
Right.
Was that, and I saw that like a lot of people were kind of taking on the good vibes only, which again, like, I don't own it, so it's like it's not mine. But
Right.
it just I saw a lot of people were doing it, not in my time slot, but just other times. So I was just like, I can move out, and I did. I made a decision, and I didn't even tell anybody. Like, 1 week it was good vibes only, the next week it was grocery store hits, and it was like, we're moving
Yeah,
now.
I remember.
So Maria, does he come to you and say, "I want to do this," and you say, "Great idea," or no, or he just does it?
It depends. It depends. I mean, a lot of the time he will come to me with stuff, and I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'm like, "That's nice." Like, I don't even want to hear it.
Love that.
I've gotten tired of Twitch in a sense, because it's like Jay's either on it or I'm watching it, and I find I get caught up in it a lot, that I don't maybe give enough time to Briella. Like, I'm stuck in the chat, and then I'm trying to do things, and then she's like, "Mommy," and I'm like, okay, I gotta find a fine line where I turn it
Right.
on and I can listen and support, and then still go on with like my daily life and stuff. But
Right.
yeah, Jay will come to me. Even the promo video for his 1 year
Which is
anniversary,
awesome.
he's like, "Guess what I'm gonna do?" And I was like, "I don't like it. I
She
think
said
that's
that. She's
a
like,
horrible idea."
She did say that.
And then I have not seen the whole video. I've only watched the teaser that he posted. And
Right.
I teared up. I was like, "Oh, that's actually really nice." It was so
really
nice.
good. Saw
Even my
the-
comments, I
Have
was
faith.
like, "I did not like this at first," but yeah.
Have
So a lot of
faith.
the things he does come to me for, but I'm not always an open critic.
So can I ask a question, Denise?
You can do whatever you want, Jay.
Because
Please.
I
I
didn't
saw the
hear
light bulb go on. I saw the
I saw it too.
where here or
when
Yeah.
you came up.
Your
Yes, you,
light bulb.
Jay.
what like
Your
When
light
you
bulb.
found the question, your
No,
head
your
light
light
bulb.
sorry.
Gling.
That's going to be in our bloopers
So
right
that's,
there.
That's
I
a
just
little
want you to-
embarrassing.
Sure.
Okay, come on.
Oh,
I'm a
sheesh.
little tired. Okay. Listen, I never heard this story, Jay, but I've on Monday I heard you kind of mention it. But give us the story of the clean edit.
the Drake
The
clean
song,
edit?
yes, that you made.
So Drake released a song called 0 to 100. It was a very random release. It got like dropped on like a Tuesday morning. It was very, very random. Like, everyone kind of woke up and the
Right.
song was out. It had I just remember it had a lot of energy at the time, and I was just like, I need to, one, make the 8-bar intro for the DJs. Two, there's a lot of cussing, and if I can clean this version, I know no one is going to take the time to do this.
Right.
At the time, shout out my man D Money. He got me a job at GE, General Electric. So I was doing a job that, to be honest, an 8-hour day really only took me 2 hours
Right.
to do. Right. So I would edit music
It's his
on
only
on
ever
GE
corporate
time.
job
GE
he's ever
time.
had.
Anybody that works at GE, close your ears.
No, I don't work there anymore, so we're good to go. Like,
No,
we're,
I know.
we're
Saying
good to
people
go.
that-
But yeah, like definitely. So I made the clean version on company time, sent it out, and it blew up because the song got so big. The radio stations needed it immediately,
Right.
and I literally sent it to every single record pool, every DJ's email I knew.
Right. And then people just start sharing it anyways, right?
And then everyone started sharing it, and then I was listening to who are the Far East rulers in Japan, the sound guys,
Oh,
Don't
Mighty
understand.
Crown,
Mighty Crown, yeah.
Mighty Crown. I'm hearing like my clean version on the Mighty Crown mixtape and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it was
Wow.
like, and then
That's
the in person cool part was we went on our honeymoon in Jamaica, and we went to a dance, and the DJ there played the clean version, and I remember just going to wife like I made this.
Jay went up to the DJ and he's like, "That's my edit," and the guy was like, "What are you talking about?"
No, he didn't understand. He
Sure,
didn't
little white
understand.
guy. Sure, little white guy.
No. He literally like I was like, "Man, I made this version," and he literally said, "This is Drake," and then didn't talk to me the rest of the time.
And I said,
like, no, this is Drake.
I said to Jay on Monday, I said, and he probably said, "Buddy, go sit down and have another drink."
No, for sure. He's like drunk tourist. This guy thinks he's Drake.
I love it.
Yeah. So that was yeah. So that and it was that was that edit that triggered my MP3 pool to kind of reach out and say, hey, let's work together.
So that was my next question. So tell us about how you got involved in that, because to me that sounds like the best job on the planet.
Just giving free edits to DJs, and not just giving giving the best edits, giving them first, like being like the first person to give the edit, making something that no one else can make, and then again, because like you, in a sense, I have this power, give it the power away and give it to everybody.
Right. And you said a lot of times you never got credit for anything. Right?
I never got credit. So there's a ton of DJ
still
pools. There's a ton of DJ pools online, and again, like there's a ton of DJs in the chat. They all know all of them. I would literally have all of their email addresses. I would send them. And again, because I'm an editor, sometimes I've worked for them, so I've gotten free accounts, or sometimes like I had to pay, or I share, whatever. Again, I'm a part of all the pools, so it's like when I would send it to them, I would see like, oh, they posted my edits, and I remember telling her like, oh, this is cool, they're using my edits. Sometimes they'd give me credit, sometimes they wouldn't. Sometimes they would just be the site's edit dirty, the site's edit clean. And I'm like, oh, well, that's awesome.
It still happens. It still happens a lot.
And Maria's like, and where's the money for that?
Yeah, exactly.
So
Maria's a little vexed, I can see.
He puts in so much work.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think people realize the amount of time that he spends in this room by himself. Like, he works all day, and then we have dinner. He helps me put our daughter to bed, and then he's gone. I don't see him the rest of the night, and he comes to bed sometimes 4 or 5 a.m. I get up with our daughter, and then he'll wake up and come right back downstairs and start working, and he does it all over again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, we have a couple nights together. Like
I'm not saying that, but like mostly Monday to
Squeeze in some
Friday.
quality time, hon.
Yeah.
No, but Monday to Friday. I mean, this pandemic, honestly, as much as it's been rough, it has been a blessing because we have gotten time together that we would not have had. I mean, I went back to work from mat leave for 4 months, and then the pandemic hit and I was home. And then Jay got that extra time because he was home. So as much as he was working extra, we have gotten more time together as a family than we probably wouldn't have had before.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The pandemic has been good for a lot of people, I think.
It's been a
Blessing and a curse.
Yeah, it's been a blessing for me, to be honest with you. I think I've said that before, but.
Yeah. Sorry,
So, no, I'll go. You can do the next one. So,
I'm just the co-host here. I'm just like, my hands are in my pocket. I'm just chilling out, listening to this interview.
All right,
all good.
You just be the charming one that stands there and looks good.
I am not Mrs. Ronci.
No, you're doing great. So Monday we talked. This story is the best, and I was like, you're gonna have to tell this again because everybody needs to hear this story. So you got started very young on your DJ journey. Can you go into that a little bit? Because I love this story. It's awesome.
So,
and they're doing another shot of Jack, which I love.
I forgot mix, and now we have to drink
Seeing my
it straight.
grandfather DJ obviously gives me the itch, the itch to DJ. I acquired so he worked for a company. He worked for a company. So because he worked for a company, he had extra sets. So like DJs, you know how we have like the mixer and turntables? He had like multiple Rode sets of that stuff. Now keep in mind, these are not like nice turntables. These are belt drive, regular, your grandfather's turntables. And the best way to call it would be your church mixer. Okay, like a church soundboard. Okay.
Okay.
So he gave me one of those sets, and that's how I started, kind of messing around. And then by grade 6 is when I actually started, DJing again, my own elementary school dance. We started there.
I know, and I have to interrupt. When you first said that on Monday, I was like, Oh, that's funny, but you actually were serious.
Yeah, no. Yeah, like so. It was grade 6. Obviously for free. Have my mom, drive us to me and some buddies to school, because obviously my mom is not picking up anything to carry with us, right?
Right.
She's just dropping us off. So so just drop us off, and then like do the dance, and again, like from the dance, get the feedback. You know what I'm saying? Like learn, like wow, like oh wow, there was a couple songs I didn't have, or you know what I'm saying, or timing as well. Like maybe running out of songs. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember always having the fear of like running out of music until I was really comfortable. Like I would say by grade 8, but like that was a big fear of running out of music, right? Like actually pacing everything properly and stuff. So doing that, and then again moving on to high school. Doing the still elementary school circuit, then doing the high school circuit of DJing, my friends' high schools, and then their friends also have like, yo, Jay went to this dance. He did well. You get him to do your dance. So, so just having a network of high schools and elementary schools to DJ.
How did you get to some of these events?
Okay, so that's the funny part. So, elementary school.
As young as you were, how were you getting to these events without your parents?
Is parents taking you?
Yeah, so in elementary school, my mom and dad, I can't remember what their jobs were at the time, but they had jobs.
Your dads had the same job as
no,
long as I've known.
but but hold on. But at this time, my dad had a job where he was home in the day. I think he worked.
Was it the furniture place?
I can't fully remember, but he had time in the daytime that he could take me. So I vividly remember my dad helping me set up for elementary school dances.
Okay.
But as soon as high school came around, both my parents had day jobs, so they couldn't drive me. So I just vividly remember my neighbor Bradley, his neighbor Eric, and my buddy Julian, all of us grabbing all of my equipment and going on the city bus to the school. And again, I'm paying like 95 for him, 95, and I have a crate of records and a crate of CDs and a CD player, and my other he's got a speaker and a stand, and like just that's what we did, man, just what we did. And then again, like a lot of these school dances happen in the afternoon, so sometimes we'd have to like bus it to school, do high school for half the day, and then from high school
sign out early,
and then bus it to this next dance. So again, it was just learning on like there's got to be an easier way to do this.
right
So
in terms of you making partner, which was a real big deal, right?
Yes.
What was your
Huge,
key to kind of achieving that? Because I know, like, there's people that have been aiming for partner, but just haven't got it for whatever reason. And, it doesn't always, the way the calculation works, right? It doesn't always matter about the amount of people that are in there. Like, 75 is the number, right?
Yes.
70, what are
75
plus 25 hours?
So 75 average, 25 hours over a rolling 30-day window.
Right.
75 and 12 individual streams, all within a 30-day window. So you have to have 12 individual streams. Those streams have to be made up of at least 25 hours.
Right.
And what they don't tell you is what they make you assume is collectively you need a 75 average.
Right.
And that's where I went wrong. Right? Like I applied 5 times with over 75, but that's where I went.
Overall average. They make you assume you have an overall average.
Yeah, sorry. They make you assume that your overall average needs to be 75, but it actually is your individual show average.
Okay. So I didn't even know that.
And again, I didn't know that either
the wording
until
that they use.
again just asking questions. And again, shout out Celebrity Drew, who was very forthcoming with how he did it, and kind of almost used me as like as a way to kind of figure it out as well for almost himself, because he's like, well, this is what I did, and then again, like he's like, well, let me see when you applied and when they looked at it. And then he's like, oh, but like if you see here, yeah, you got some great shows here, but like there's a couple shows where it just, it just wasn't good. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that could be anything. That could have been the time I went live. That could be what I went live for.
Right.
So again, I found that less was more. And that I remember him calling me and telling me that. And it was like the hardest conversation I had to have, because he's like, you can't go live. He's like, I know you want to. He's like, you're doing too much. You got to do less.
Yeah.
And I was like,
this is
oh
what
my
bothers me
gosh.
about Twitch is that, you want to play, right? You want to play because you have a passion for it, because you love it. You want to become partner, but you have to not play because it affects your status, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
think that's so crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think, and I see Agile, big shout out to my
Big
man
shout out to
Agile,
Agile.
but I think he's
Hi,
one of those
Agile.
people that are in that position, right? Because doing 5 days a week minimum,
Yep.
this guy, and
Yeah.
having numbers and still not making the part like that, that's insane, right? But
No,
Yeah,
because
man.
he works his
He's
ass
figuring
off
out-
and should be
yeah,
part.
he's figuring out that he has to kind of pull back a little bit, right? So,
Yeah.
but he'll get it, right?
Yeah.
Again,
Voting for you, Agile.
Yeah, we're obviously voting for Agile. Again, less is more. Keep that in mind. Do exactly like I didn't get it until I did exactly what they wanted.
Right.
Right.
'Cause
And
I
how
feel like
how long ago was that, Jay?
Yeah.
I made partner in end of July.
Oh,
Everything
okay.
blends together.
And I remember
and-
coming to your house, right? And you had
Yes.
just
the
got
pin.
was that the first time they had reached out to you to say that?
So that was you came around January, February, right when the show really got kicked off.
Right.
And you were dropping off a pin, which I literally
Cheez-It.
have Cheez It, which
Right,
I have
the
on my
Cheez-It
vest
pin.
to this day. And yeah, I applied with I think an 83 average,
Right.
obviously like ready to go, and then getting denied. And I was like, what the heck,
Yeah,
man?
yeah. So months and months on months.
So
You know?
five. The fifth time was the charm.
Wow,
Oh,
congratulations.
Shout out
That's
Machone.
awesome.
Yes,
That's
sir.
awesome.
Happiest day of Machone's life was when Jay made partner.
I don't know about that, but
Machone used
And Ron-
to call
and
me
Ron C did call me.
constantly and say how stressed out he was for Jay.
Aww.
Nice.
in the
Christopher-
OB22, the benefits of being partner are not much different than the regular streamers. A lot of it is more emotes, some more ad revenue dollars. But
Right.
if you're a streamer that does not run ads on your channel, and I don't mean like local, like like someone says, hey, can you advertise? I mean like when you
Right.
actually hit the ad button on Twitch.
Right.
You can make more money that way, and it makes your channel a tiny bit more discoverable when it comes to like the main page and front page and stuff like that. But
But
other
it's
than
an honor,
that,
right, to be partner.
1,000%, yeah.
Okay.
You can give somebody a lifetime subscription if they can get it.
Really?
Yeah, so you get a couple lifetime subscriptions, but we're having issues
I'm
with my
literally
my
incapable
wife
of
right now
receiving one.
because like Twitch keeps emailing us back saying she already has one, and
I
we're
had to cancel my subscription. Jay's like, okay, so tonight we got some good emotes. I was like, I don't even have them.
Yeah,
I've been sitting here for a month with no,
No,
subscription.
I just said to Jeanette, Mrs. Ronci, I was like, I need to subscribe again to our own channel. This is crazy. Like, what's going on there? And she's like, I know.
Oh boy.
So somebody told me that I need to ask you about something because it's a great story. It was actually
Okay.
Channel 9 that texted me and said, you've got to ask Jay about the story with reggae artist Macca Diamond.
So Macca Diamond came to town, came to Toronto, and she was
Who's this
cutting.
humble guy, eh?
Who?
Ronzi wants to
Ron's
know,
asking
where
who
is
the humble
Joker
guy
Jay?
is.
It's because I'm here.
Yeah, I gotta keep it, gotta tame it down because the wife's here.
You don't need to tame
I'm
it
more
down.
funny than you are. So
Yeah.
I'm stealing your spotlight.
You don't need to tame it down. She just had a shot of Jack.
Yeah. So Macca
Ooh,
Diamond.
another one.
I'm on it.
Oh,
Can
really?
you talk? No, you're just drinking, Jack. I'll do the
Mac
shot.
Macca Diamond was in town. They're like, my buddy's like, yo, do you want a dub? I said yes. And he's like, but yo, she's actually here. Like, you can actually come to the studio. And I'm like as a DJ who cuts dubs, I don't want to say that's a rare thing, but like a lot of times, like you're getting dubs, you're in Canada and they're in Jamaica. So like if you can be face to face with the artist and somewhat manipulate them and, you know, and coach them into your dub, this is a good thing. So I'm like, let me go there. I'm going to hand her the money directly, get my dub. And literally like I'm leaving the place with the dub. Okay. So that everything went well. I showed up. I mean, it was kind of a ghetto place, so that kind of concerned me, but all good. Like I trusted the guy who sent me.
He showed me the place the other day.
No,
like I wouldn't even park in the parking lot.
Yo, you gotta trust the guy. So I trusted the guy.
Trust the guy.
When she's there, you know, gave her the money.
I know a guy, don't worry.
Yeah, she did the dub, and again, like everything went well. Everything went exactly how it should be. But the guy who invited me, he got his dub before me and said, "Hey, I'm out of here." Leaves.
I wonder why.
And I'm waiting for the engineer to give me my dub on my USB. So he does, gives it to me, and as I turn around, she taps me on the shoulder, says, "Hey, are you able to drive me home?" I was
what?
Like, yeah. I was like,
okay.
I'm like, where? And like she tells me,
no.
she tells me like the general area, and I was like, all right, cool. I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it. Like this will be an experience, and it was. So cool. Like I'm like, all right, like it's this way. We walk to the car, and like she's walking with other people because like everyone's leaving. Now I'm expecting everyone to go to their cars, and mostly everyone did, but another person jumped in my car. She's like, oh, this is my it's my cousin or something, cousin or nephew. Nephew. This is my nephew. We need to drop him off as well. Well, like, and again, here's the thing. This is not like we're outside the car and this conversation happened. We're already sitting in the car like this, and Buddy's already in the back seat, and it's like, this is so and so, and we're gonna have to drop him off as well.
Star Q said, "Did you ask her for gas money?"
No. So I didn't ask her. I didn't ask her for gas. I should have. I should have. Well, here's the thing. I already gave her the money.
Is not
right?
impressed with any of this.
No, second dub.
I already gave her the money, so that was the issue. So we drop her nephew off, who again doesn't live in a very nice neighborhood, so it was like kind of get out of there quick, cool, do that, and it's like, you know, we're driving, and she's like, hey, when you get to Brock Street, you're just gonna make a right, and you know it's coming up, and then there's a Petro Canada there, and
right.
she's like, can you just pull in over here? So I pulled in to the Petro Canada. And like, you know, we stop in the parking space, and she goes, do you want anything?
You should have said yes.
I didn't want anything at the time. I
She said yes.
I just want to go home.
So
I just want to go home.
Yeah. So and again, like this is kind of, like, not that it's kind of late, but it's like this is 9 p.m. to 11 p.m.
See?
Yeah. So
get a day
Uber
job.
J and Uber J.
So I
Maria,
said
it works.
It does.
You guys need to start a company. There you go.
So I said no. So I said no. I don't want anything. So she goes inside. Now this is the craziest part. I think she's gonna, like, just like anyone else does when they run into a gas station, they run in and out.
Right.
She didn't. She shopped. She went. I saw her pace up and down every aisle. There's only 3 aisles in a gas station, okay? There's the chocolate aisle, there's the chips aisle, there's
the
like
toiletries aisle.
like the toiletry and the random stuff for your car aisle, and then there's like the cold like stuff. Like
That's 4.
well, 15 minutes, man. 15 minutes paced up and down. And I'm just thinking, like, this woman better have some stuff. She bought a water, a pack of gum, and a Petro Canada hat. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, people that live here don't even buy Petro Canada hats.
Where's the nephew at this point? In your car?
We've already dropped him off. We already dropped him off. So again, while she's shopping, I call wifey, and she's like, where are you? And I'm like, well, you know, this happened. Now I'm waiting outside the Petro Canada.
And I said the same thing I say today. Say no.
Yeah.
Man does not say no.
I should have left her there. But no, I waited. She got back in the car. Like I said, not with a lot of things. 15 minutes, and then I drove her home, and yeah, that was it. But yeah, it was just, again, an experience that caught me off guard, and being a nice guy saying yes, and then.
Yeah, Maria.
I agree with Maria. You have to say no.
Maria, remember this is a double date we're on here, right? So
All right. Sorry.
you're making me feel a little uncomfortable, okay?
I'm sorry.
Can you pipe down a little bit?
Just like
Just
the
a
other
little
night.
bit. Yes, just like the other night.
Don't make me bring it up
Denise,
again.
can we just say what's up to some people in the chat?
Absolutely. I'm getting that you could feel my anxiousness wanting to say hi, right?
Yes. I'm trying to keep track of them. Big shout out to GG 1974. What up, GG? Go ahead, Denise.
Okay,
5.
character, hi. You're oh my gosh, your boy
Teddy Falcon.
Teddy Falcon, Daytona
Good evening,
3247.
Daytona's my aunt. What's up?
Oh,
What's up,
hi,
Annie Charlene?
That boy,
Jur.
Hi, hun. Nice to see you. You must be following me
Genius.
again.
Claude's
Junior
Junior
T.
T.
Hey, Junior
Earth
T,
squared.
What's up,
welcome.
Must be
Junior
Golden
T?
Ray around here somewhere too.
Love 2172.
Golden Ray must Indy. Hi, girl.
The
Channel
homie
9.
Channel 9.
Channel 9.
Miss
Hey,
Ron
Mrs.
C.
Ron
Miss
C.
Ronci.
Miss Ron C is my sis.
Yes.
That's the only reason I got this gig is because she goes, well, you look like me, Jay. So
Hi, Mom.
Agile, this guy.
Hey, Mom, look, we're on TV.
what up, Agile?
Sarah,
26. Couture Life. What up?
Picture Life. Welcome. Christopher Kamen, my cancer twin. Claude's. Yes, thank you,
Shout out to
guys.
the K-Man.
I
There's my
just
man,
want to say
Scorpion.
a huge thank
What up,
you.
Scorpion? Shanty PS. What up,
Scorpion.
Shanty?
Scorpion.
All right.
All
So we're
right.
going to get into the rapid fire.
Let's get into the rapid fire. But first, I
Amen.
want to say a huge thank you to everybody for your support on our nomination for the Boom Boom chat room. We had no idea we were even nominated.
Amazing.
Yes.
So we're super excited about that. So
Job well done, ladies. Job well done.
When do you-
And
when do you
Mr.
find
Ronci
out?
Yeah, when's
and
the
the
result?
moderators
Yeah.
as
I don't
well.
even know. Like, I don't
Oh.
even know. I was gonna message the guy and say, when do we find out? But we had no idea. Mrs. Ron C sent me the clip
That's
the other
awesome.
day. She said
She sent it to me, too.
she said she was in Star Q's. I was there and then I left for a minute and she said everybody was saying congratulations. I'm like, for what? What did you do? So anyways, we're very excited. So we appreciate everybody's support. Hey, Christy Ray, my
Amazing.
neighbor.
Say hi to Briella. Briella,
Hi,
eat
Briella.
your dinner.
What?
Is she there? Is she
Okay.
watching?
She's watching with Grandma upstairs. Yeah,
Aw.
What
live
up, Chris
girl.
K, man?
Okay, so Che, why don't you go first? Rapid fire. Let's go.
Okay. What was your first day on Twitch? What was your date?
Don't look at me.
My first official day would have
Twitch.
been technically my birthday, May 2nd, 2020.
Was that when you
but-
did your anniversary, basically?
That's technically when I did my anniversary this year. Only like 3 or 4 people tuned in that night because it was still like really new. It was the beginning of May,
Right.
so like people were just starting to really get into it.
Right.
But the next day I did Fromage on the Sunday, which was like the show that really picked
Yeah.
up for me. And then I did that. So like the beginning of May, I would say Fromage would technically be the first real show that I
Right.
you
You
know,
want to just
focused
briefly
on and-
explain what fromage is because I love what you just said it
So-
earlier, and I just
Yeah,
it
so-
makes
so
me smile every
Fromage-
time I hear it.
Fromage is like just like it's a show that meant that I play some cheesy music.
Cheese.
It's
Absolute cheese.
again
Boy
a
bands
concept
pop.
a concept that I remixed from Ed the Sock. I don't know if you remember Ed the Sock from Much
Yes.
Music back in the day. He used to host every year around Christmas time. It would be called Fromage, and he would pick the cheesiest songs and music videos, and he would just like make fun of them. But the thing was I just vividly remember like watching that show, going like this is what I listen to. Like
Yeah.
all of these songs he's like making fun of. I like this is his top 10 worst cheese songs. This is my top 10 best cheese songs.
And you like
Yeah.
this.
So from that moment on, even when I was doing my CDs, I labeled everything as cheese. So like all of the Backstreet Boys, Spice Girls, NSYNC, that era, that like the end of the 90s, early 2000s era of pop, boy band, girl band culture. I did that, and I don't know. It just like I found other lovers like Kid Arctic and Shanti who just loved music that they just knew, and again like
Right.
I'd never seen anyone play it.
Arctic.
Yeah, shout out to
Fromage Squad.
the Fromage Squad. Yeah.
What up, Kid
and-
Arctic?
And again, just finding people that again were like-minded that like this music. And again, like for me, I only did these sets in very sporadic weddings or a corporate, like the corporate event. They like, can you play like right? So like you'd play like 4 or 5 records, but like I never programmed a whole show 1-2 hours.
Yeah.
And then again, like next week, everyone's like, let's go again. And then it's like, well,
you would never play a club that you would actually get to play that in.
Well, yeah.
There's no venue where you get that. Twitch
and I remember Fromage. Like, didn't you have Fromage on in the evening time at first?
No.
Sunday evenings?
It would be Sunday at 3 p.m. technically. So it would go from 3 till 5, 3 till 6.
I hated it.
A couple nights I did Fromage in the night.
Worst time.
Yeah, because I remember being in bed literally with my ex-girlfriend watching you, and we'd be giggling our MF asses off.
Nice.
Because it's just the dialogue that you had with it, right? Along with the music.
No, for sure.
Right?
No, for sure.
And then,
it's funny when he's talking to himself.
You offend people when someone actually doesn't think the song is cheese and really likes it and thinks it's the banger, right?
And that was the coolest part. So like it gave people a voice of like I had this thing where it's like if you like it, like if you like it, you hit this emote. If you think it's a violation, we called them violations. If I played a song, if I played a song that like you don't think is cheese, you would hit me with a violation, right?
Yeah.
And again, like sometimes people think, like that was the best part about the genre. Everyone has their own opinion, right? Like what I think is cheese and what Denise thinks is cheese might be different or might be the same,
right?
And then, but again, I think that like some people took it as like I was making fun of these, like I was like you know what I'm saying, like these were like crap, like like they were like crappy songs,
right?
Where I actually like the song. So like when I say it's cheese, I think it's a good thing. Yeah. Where I think
a good cheese, a fine cheese.
Yeah. Like I think there was a tiny bit of education that had to go into like hey, this is like like this Celine Dion song isn't cheese. Yeah. But it's like I mean when you think about it, like it kind of is. You know what I'm saying? Because I think a song can get so popular no matter what the genre is that it can become cheesy.
Yeah.
Right? Because cheese isn't a genre. Right? Pop music, reggae, R&B, like those are genres. But like I think a song can get so popular that it can actually become cheesy.
Yeah.
To hear it. So
would you say Return of the Mac is near there?
No.
Yes, I would say in R&B, I would say that's R&B cheese. Yeah.
I love Return of the Mac.
Yeah.
And no,
that's fine, Denise. You're
but here's the
allowed
thing,
to love it.
You can love Return of the Mac and it also can be a cheese song.
Right.
Like that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I loved researching the songs. Like we used to sit on the couch for hours just trying to find old cheesy songs.
Like
she remember this?
She would go through like the movie soundtrack, and that was another cool thing. Like she would help me do research, and like she would look back on like all the best teen romantic comedies from like 2001 to 2004, and we'd watch them as well. And then it's like I'm Shazamming, like what is like I need this, and
like
then
a Walk to Remember every song.
Yeah, walk like all of those.
You had Kid Arctic on it before a couple times, right? Yeah. And I remember talking to him, and he was like upset that he didn't play certain songs that he had like filed, and he's like, I never got around to playing this cheese, and he was so upset about it.
For sure. I went on vacation one Sunday last summer, and like the only person I was like Arctic's the guy that because he knows the format, he can do it, and he did a great job, and he did like 4 hours. He did 4 hours of straight cheese. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. So Maria, how do you like being a mod? How do you find
in general?
Don't answer that question. she said for who?
That's off limits, Denise.
It's very time consuming. I'm not gonna lie. Like I love being able to interact with everybody, and I've met so many people that I've built relationships and friendships with, but I can't always be on there. And I think the issue is I was so on there in the beginning, and I was modding, and I was loving it, and then I've pulled myself back, and now I almost feel bad because like I don't even show up to Jay's shows sometimes, and thankfully, we have amazing mods like CN Taylor and D Money, and I don't even know who else. Like we have so many that even like I'm a mod on Machone's channel, and he's like my honorary mod is back because I was his day one, but I'm never there. Like I feel bad,
like
so I love it. But
C and I are.
Yeah, I love it. I love being able to like pop in and I just kind of fit back in
Miss
where I
Ronci.
was, but I do feel bad that I can't always be there and support everybody like I used to.
Well, you have a young daughter, but when you're in there, do you love the vibe? Do you love being there, or do you like
I do.
to get out
Time
of
passes so fast. It's
Yes.
fun, and I get to show the real me that people don't see.
Right.
People see Jay. People talk to Jay. That's my only way to express to people, really, is through modding in the chat and getting to shout out people and show my appreciation for everybody, because I
Right.
really do appreciate everybody showing up and supporting and
Yeah.
day after day showing up and pulling up to channels and all the crazy times Jay plays or the different kinds of shows and supporting each and every one that he does and all the
Yeah.
different genres of
It
music.
is. Yogi Chick said modding is a second job. It really is.
really
Hi,
is.
Yogi Chick. I don't know if you're still away, but
Yeah.
you're not. Welcome back.
Big shout out
but
to all the moderators out there.
Yeah, big shout out to all the moderators. It is not an easy job, right, Apothic Storm? Yeah, there's some great mods, but it's not easy. People, I was like, make me a mod. I'm excited, but then I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this is a lot of work.
No,
Take
exactly.
You
it
started
back.
hopping on.
Exactly.
Everyone streamed the mod, right, Denise?
What's that?
Like you went from being 1 mod to 2 mods to 3 shows to 4.
No,
like,
but you know what the crazy thing is, Jay? People don't ask me. All of a sudden, I go on and I have a sword, and I'm like, oh, I have a sword. DJ Solid, I stepped in 1 week just to help out because Saron wasn't there, and now I mod every week. So I'm
Denise,
there.
Denise, next time you show up, you're gonna have a sword beside your name on my channel. Too.
Just don't expect me to be there all the time because
No, all good.
I'm a
It's all
club
good.
hopper. I like to jump around.
No, but I highly recommend having a lot of mods, and I have a lot of mods for that reason too, is because there's some shows where again you're gonna see me in the morning, but then there's some shows like where New Rhythm Mondays I don't go as late anymore, but like back in the day I used to go do to 1 or 2 a.m.
Yeah.
and again like shout out Cian Taylor and Jax and some of these people that would stay until those times like
Not me.
Well, I'm mod for Aristotle when I ever get there. He's probably
Yeah.
giving up on me now, but I mean that guy goes till 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yep,
sometimes, and I'm
he
like,
does.
I gotta sleep. I was talking to him last night, and I was like, he's like, I'm gonna jump on, and I was like, okay, I'll come, but I'm not staying till 2 or 3 in the morning. I gotta go to bed.
No, for sure. For
and
sure.
then you feel bad trying to leave. You're like, how do you get out
I
of here?
know. So I used to say, oh, I'm going now. Now I just leave.
So Jay, did you know about
Yeah.
Twitch before? Like when
So-
everyone
so-
was on IG, did you know Twitch was maybe a platform besides Mixcloud and SoundCloud and all those other
So
ones?
I have my, I would say one of my partners in crime, Stoivo, who was literally like the guy who helped me kind of get streaming and kind of another guy that actually let me know that like, oh, like my current setup in my studio, because that was the thing, like when the pandemic hit, like everyone, all the DJs had to kind of figure out like, okay, what do I got? Like what do I have that I
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like you need a bunch of essential things. Like, do I have all of the things? And shout out my man Stoivo. He kind of got me going with
Whatever
that.
you
So-
had at the time, yeah.
exactly. So like, sorry. What was the question?
Like,
I was
did
sorry.
you know? Did you know about Twitch?
Oh, sorry. So I knew about Twitch because of Stoivo.
Right.
But the funniest part is when I went to just like any DJ, when you're like going to a new platform, you're like, I need my username, right? And you want your username to be the same on Twitter as it is on
across the
Instagram,
board,
as
yeah.
okay. So I go to Twitch, DJing online, which was again across the board, and it's taken. And I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Uh-oh.
There's a guy, and he's gaming. And I'm like, this is... So I had to do DJ_ online, okay?
Right.
So, again, start testing. This is April 2020. Start testing. And then one night I was like, let me go on this channel again, right? Let me go on this channel again and see. So I go on this channel, and there's 2 videos. There's 2 videos on the channel, and they're video games. And then I go, I'm like, let me see what this guy's about. And funny enough, I had an Xbox, and I signed up
was
for
him.
Twitch.
It's his own channel.
And I by accidentally recorded video game footage. And I don't even want to tell this story, but this is how funny it is. it got weird because I'm playing a game called Dead Rising, and I'll give a brief description. Think of it like a Dawn of the Dead, where you're in a mall with tons of zombies, and you're a character, and you get to pick up anything and hit anybody.
Literally
with anything.
anything.
The funniest part about this is I start watching, and this is what made me realize it was me. You get to choose the character's outfit. Okay. And it wasn't until I changed the outfit.
You're a big muscular man.
You're a big muscular dude, and I had this dude in a dress and like he had a dress, like a tank top and biker shorts, and I was like, "This is my account."
Because only you would dress.
So I was like,
that.
but I was like, this is good. Like I could actually have the account back. So
Nads, man was competing with himself.
I was competing with myself, 1000%. But I'm telling you, like I would have just continued as DJJ_online if I wouldn't have just started watching. And again, because like when you look, just like you go to anyone's channel, you go and you see, you're only seeing a still clip of a video. Right. So all I saw was video games. I was like, well, that sucks. And then as I started, and then as soon as the outfit switched, I was like, this is me. What the hell? This is me. So I got
I'm glad you got your name back. Yeah.
So the coolest part is I don't know if you know this, but like when you go to a streamer, any streamer, even whether you stream or you're just in the chat, you can actually see the date you created your Twitch account.
Okay.
My Twitch account was created in like September 2015. That was so like that's the coolest part about that. Even though again I was not streaming in 2015, my actual
it looks
account
like you have been, yeah.
So I would say kind of since 2015, but not really.
Right. But you've known about the platform, right? So
exactly, yeah.
Okay.
But were you on IG before or no?
So I was on IG. I did a weekly Friday show called Friday Night Live. I would just play. It would just typically be the club stuff that I was typically playing, back in the early 2020. But again, getting cut off, was like the worst.
Yeah,
was the worst part, right?
No, don't tell me his camera's dying. Is this 10% crew all over again?
Uh-oh.
No, he
can't even hear me.
To get
Okay,
more
good.
or beer.
No,
Bear.
nothing. What
Bear.
happened? 10% crew. What's going
Where
on?
did you go, sir?
Hair tie.
I went to get
Oh.
one of these.
You now decided.
I was like, the camera's gonna go down. Here we go. This is gonna
Here
be
we go.
epic.
The Denise JoJo show.
The wine's making me hot.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
So Maria, where was the last party you guys went to prior to COVID?
Oh Lord, I
Power.
don't even know.
Mrs. Ron.
Yeah, power.
Shh, no 10% talk. Mrs. Ron.
Yeah, power.
Vanessa,
Power would have been the
Vanessa
last.
Arctic, thank you for the biddies. Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry, where
Power.
was Power? Where's that?
Power.
Power.
That was in Whippy.
No. The last one you technically would have went to would have been in
Oh
Pickering.
yeah, I didn't like that one though.
Oh.
They
I was there,
switched.
yeah.
No, they switched venues for the
Here we
last
go.
one, and it just wasn't the same vibe as every other party. They were doing it monthly for the long weekends, and it wasn't the same vibe as what it was in the other place. So I don't count that one. But it was
Okay.
with Jay,
Yeah.
Scratch, Specs.
Yeah. And Griff. DJ Griff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Griff. Yeah, it was a good vibe. I used to like going. Those were like my get out of the house.
Mom's Gone Wild nights.
Yeah, that's what we
Oh.
called them.
I want to meet Mom Goes Wild.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, were you coming to the boat? The boat would have been good.
I
Yeah,
know.
she was coming, but
I was
It's
coming.
okay. Next
it was
time.
fun. It
next
was
time.
fun.
But was fun.
Yeah, sorry, Che, I couldn't.
No, go
help
ahead,
you
go
with that. No, with
Finish
your
your thought.
friend. Che's yelling at me. He gets off the boat and he's yelling at me through the window. I'm hanging out the side of the boat, trying to
It
listen
was
to what
dad
he's
voice.
saying.
Dad voice came.
This is like, what time was it? Almost 2 a.m. I've had a lot to drink, and he's trying to tell me girls' names and explain her clothes, and I have to try and find her. And I was like, I don't even know what I'm like, I turned around. I was like, there's nobody that looks like that. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. So then I go and look around. I come back. He's like, oh, I found her. I was like, well, thanks for letting me know. 10 minutes later, I'm still looking. I feel horrible.
Oh my gosh, that's a good story.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you.
No
Thank you.
problem.
Thank you.
I've heard the dad's voice a few times.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think last week. I think.
Sorry. My apologies. Anyways, Jay, give me
Yes.
your most memorable DJing moment.
Most memorable. I usually go to this one just because of who was there, but I got to DJ Jazzy T's wedding. Jazzy T from Renaissance Disco, a big Jamaican sound system.
Right.
He got married in Toronto. Scratch booked me for the event. And that was the cool part. So like, how do you say no to Scratch? Like if Scratch has to do something, you got to say yes, obviously. Yeah. But the coolest part was like when I didn't know why I got booked, but then I figured out like everyone was there. Like, you know, Scratch is there, Spec, like they were all there like as like guests. So I would say that was the coolest one because like seeing them out of the DJ element and seeing them in like the guest and then it's like it's me DJing.
Did you play
how nervous did that make you?
I did play some dub plates at the party. Jazzy T gave me a couple salutes. That's all I needed.
Nice.
But yeah, we had some fun. We had some fun that night. DeMarco just randomly showed up.
Nice.
Yeah, he's like, he's like, can you make an announcement that DeMarco's here? I was like, what did he say? Because he just left. He's like, can you make an announcement that DeMarco's here? And he left.
Did Scratch make any requests? Any?
No, but
do not play Return of the Mac.
No, yeah.
Any Mark Morrison for Scratch?
The coolest part was actually Scratch MC'd the night.
Oh really?
And Scratch. I mean, no one can say anything bad about Scratch, but like he's a genius. But what like took him to the next level for me that night was he MC'd for me while I was DJing, and I'm just playing the individual like intro beats, and Scratch is not near me. He's on the dance floor with the mic, and he is calling out the songs before I've even got to any type of melody or rhythm or anything. And like I was like
genius.
Like really? Amazing. Like I'm in the mix, it's just a 4 on the floor beat and he's like, "Are y'all ready to like?" And it's
introing it already. Yeah.
It was amazing.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's so cool.
So that night, seeing Specs and Scratch and a bunch of other Toronto professionals just having a good time, and I got to
legends,
DJ.
Legends, right?
Yeah, legends, and I got to DJ. So that for me was really awesome. So shout out Scratch and shout out Hey Timber. They were the
shout outs to those guys.
Yeah.
So Maria, what is your favorite show on Twitch besides your hubby? You can use a red. Even though I didn't tell you could use a red card. You could use a red card if you need to.
No, it's fine.
Take a shot, then answer. Let's do a shot, and then you can answer.
Red card or shot.
Here we go.
No, the thing is I don't really. It depends on timing for me. That's the hard thing. I don't have favorites that I specifically make sure I watch. It depends what I'm doing on that day and during that time frame. So if I get a free moment, I just check who's on and I go. There's no specific people. Even Jay.
Well, we love Junior T on Sunday.
Yes. Brunch on Sunday.
Brunch on Sunday.
I can list all the shows I like and the ones I like to tune into, but I don't think I have a specific favorite that I make it a point to tune into. Even Jay, I can't. I mean,
she didn't come to New Rhythm Mondays.
No,
Jay's not your favorite.
He's my favorite in most cases. There's still I do not like.
Not when I play trap music.
If everybody knows me, I do not like trap music.
Yeah.
At all. I can't deal with it. Trap. No. Yeah, no. I'm gonna mute you. I can't.
All right.
I can't do that. No. We're gonna do a shot and then I gotta answer again.
So you got so I think the best one would just say boom boom chat and then we take a shot. Ready? Okay.
Oh, I almost spelled it. Boom boom chat.
There you go.
Boom boom chat.
That's our favorite show.
Done.
There you go.
Actually, this is one show that
answer.
I do listen to. We put you on during dinner.
Aw, thank you. I love that.
Junior T, there is Team Maria emotes. That's another thing too. I got a ton of emotes for tonight. I made all custom emotes. Team Maria, Team J, a bunch of stuff.
I love it.
I always listen to Junior T's brunch while I'm floating in the pool, but
yeah, Junior T's brunch is awesome.
The pool's going away.
Yeah.
People think we have this big elaborate pool. It's literally
it's
a
just
blow-up pool in the backyard.
Yeah.
I love it.
What up, Golden Ray? Nads Camille,
when
how
it's
you doing,
inflated.
Nads?
Yeah, when it's inflated. Because Jay took an X-Acto knife to the pool.
Oh no!
Just sliced it.
I broke our daughter's pool.
Facts.
Jay, you're fired.
I broke our daughter's pool. We had to buy a new one. We had to buy a new one because I broke it. It was a windy day. It was a windy day. It was a windy day. We were trying to tie a rope around so that the cover would not fly off.
Yes.
I went to go get an X-Acto knife from the
What did I ask you to get?
You asked me to get scissors. I went to get the X-Acto knife from the shed, and when I cut it, my hand went back too far.
See, he's saying cuts this way. He literally just right into the pool and sliced the pool.
And it was instant.
I plugged it with my finger.
Yeah,
and I was
it was
like,
bad.
Figure
it was bad.
it out.
It was
and
bad.
there was a lot of water.
And it's a three ring pool. So like one of the rings, like the top, the 3 tiers.
Yeah.
Sorry. So like the top tier was done. So it was sad. It was. Junior T has a picture of it on his stream. It's sad. It's a sad pool. Yeah, we bought another one.
Okay, but it's
from Walmart.
From
Canadian Tire.
Canadian Tire.
Oh,
Yep.
oh.
Walmart didn't have the 3 ring.
Oh, you played at Canadian Tire though, right?
I do have a Canadian Tire tire scene. Shout out Wifey.
Nads, I will totally throw him under the bus.
And actually shout out Wifey. Wifey was actually the first one that started taking extra photos for grocery store hits.
I actually used to work at Walmart. Nobody knows that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
So
okay,
you
guys
put on
are
the
actually
vest, and I was like,
photos?
bad memories. A lot of them I've taken.
So the starting one, like all of pretty much from January to March, when I started going into the green screen, it was all her photos at our local Sobeys and Walmart and No Frills. Yep.
Oh.
And then
I
started
pure creep just now.
Yeah, and then I started asking other people. To do that as well, so that would give her less burden and give me more variety.
Well, I think I've maxed out where I can take photos. I've
True.
literally in all the places he's got all the.
Shout out everyone that
cameras.
sent me photos. We always have.
Security, get this lady out of here.
So
Golden Ray, I said that during sound check. She said I have a radio voice. See?
did you
I told you, Jay.
superimpose the car from the other day?
No, that is a real photo. That's a real photo.
Someone drove
That's
right
not
into
from
Walmart?
us though.
Someone, that it happened in
North Carolina, I think, right?
North Carolina. Yes,
How do you know? You see it on the news?
No. She was there. You were there that morning.
See, I
right?
wasn't
There,
even there.
and you know what? I have a friend that lives in North Carolina, and I said to him, "Did you know about that car that went through Walmart?" He's like, "How do you know that?" I was like, "Well, you know."
Yeah. Yep.
Jay.
Yes.
I know you're not gonna like this question, but favorite genre of music?
Yeah. I mean, I like a lot, man. I like a lot of genres of music. It's more of the mood, right? Like the favorite genre.
But is this to listen to or to play?
And that's another thing too. To play, I mean, I always love reggae and dancehall to play, just because of like the vibe and energy that like not every genre kind of feeds off that energy.
Right.
With those genres,
Yeah.
having custom dub plates, like that's really the only genre of music that like you can kind of, I don't want to say show off, but like just like there's like things that like like that you can kind of like show that like no one else has this or no one else is has it
gives
this
you a little
way or
clout,
whatever.
right?
Yeah, so I would say I love like those genres, but like I still love playing Euro and I still love like freestyle and I still love like trap music as much as
I
Wifey
love
hates
those
it.
pictures of you back in the day with the spiked hair.
Yeah, man, and again, like
That's
I
how we
was
met.
a hardcore Gino. I didn't listen.
My bra straps.
I didn't listen to Flow 93.5. I was like a Z103 guy. I hung out with Danny D and Tony Monaco, and I used to go to the radio station and just and be a kid and just hang out there while those people were working.
I thought he was the coolest thing ever. I would sit in my mom's
go,
car.
see?
I'd sit in my mom's car just to listen
cannot
to the radio
wait to
and
clip
listen
that
to him
comment.
playing. And he would give me shout outs on the radio, and I'm sitting in my car.
I like it, Jay. I like it.
But again, like as I think back now, it was just crazy that again I'm a kid that is again I don't know how old you are in grade 9, maybe I guess 12, 13.
How old was I?
Yeah, so maybe 13, 14, 15, and like I'm just showing up at the radio station.
Right.
I'm not letting them know I'm coming. I'm just showing up.
How'd you know them?
He's best friends with them.
No, well, I just showing up. Like you just show up. Like you go to the front. Like
he went so frequently they knew who he was.
Oh, here we go.
He was just a kid that showed up.
Ask him for photos. He has photos
I've
with
seen
Danny
some of them.
D and but those aren't the only ones.
But you didn't know. You didn't have any relate. You didn't. There's no previous relationship.
It was like show up. Just like any office, there's a front desk. You show up and like they're like, "Hey," I'm like, "Can I speak to Danny D?" And Danny D's in his office. He says,
"Hi, Jay.
What's up, man? What's up?" Like just that's what it was. And then it was just like, and then I come back next week.
And the next,
Shocker.
And the coolest part was is like obviously like every, I mean not so much now, but back in the day every radio station had a DJ booth.
Right.
They would let me come hang out in the DJ booth while Danny D did the street mix. The street mix happened at 5 o'clock, just like the Traffic Flow mix show was starting from scratch.
Yeah.
And again, like I would literally be in the studio in the back, just watching.
Have you
man.
ever showed that exciting photo where he's standing in front of the DJ setup at Z103 and he's
gosh.
like all excited.
So how long,
The place
Jay?
is empty.
Sorry.
How long before they let you play a set?
I never actually played. I never got to play at Z103 per se. I did do a bunch of live to airs for them, but I never actually played. It was just watching.
What happened when Danny D or somebody forgot their headphones?
No. So okay.
Oh,
So
I heard this too. Yeah.
yeah. So Danny D's doing the street mix live. Now keep in mind, I'm a young kid. Like I'm not even supposed to be there. Like the man
How old
is
are
going
you at
out
this
of
time?
13, 14, 15, around that age, right?
Older. We were dating.
No. Okay. So
16, 17.
either way.
Come on, Jay,
Either
you're
way,
with it.
no. And
removing
Nads
me.
is saying stalker. 1,000%.
I
I
said
literally
stalker.
think back now, and
DJ Stalker Jay.
and I think about it. I literally think, would I have been as nice to me as they were?
Probably
And my
not.
answer is no. And those dudes never punked me off, man. Those dudes never punked me off once.
I think you would have been just as nice. Look at all these people that you've helped out.
No, for sure.
Stoivo is an excellent example. Stoivo messaged Jay on Facebook, never met him before, and reached out and said, hey, can I come shadow you? And now look, best
Wow.
friends, DJs. Yep, I'm telling you, Jay would have
That's
done
cool.
Either way,
He's got a
it was
kind
just
heart.
I can't
No, he does.
believe that they just let me hang out there, and again unannounced, right? Like the way to think about it is like you're at your day job, and then someone shows up that. I mean, I don't know what the rule is about people hanging out at your day job, but like it's probably not. It's probably looked frowned
Now
upon.
it's-
Bring your
now
kid to work day.
Yeah, and then again, it's like oh, like he's here again, and
Bring
again,
your
like keep in
stalker
mind,
to work
every
day.
time I'm going to the radio station, I gotta go to the front desk. They're like hi, right?
mean-
And
I mean-
by after a couple weeks, they were just like Danny D.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's persistence, right? I mean, my
So,
parents
yeah.
used to
They
tell
knew
me,
you.
if you apply to a place, right, make sure you do the callback, right?
No, true.
And then
True.
when they give you their spiel, call back in another 2 weeks just to see.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And you
Right.
never
Yep.
know. So
No,
Yeah.
it was just
Persistence.
being there, man. Just being there, being engulfed in it is what. Yeah.
that's super cool.
I
Yeah.
love it. So, Maria, what is one song that you can listen to over and over again? Actually, both of you. I'd like both of you to answer this. if you
Shadow
don't.
Miss Money.
I don't know.
I am Mrs. Money. Hi.
That's really hard.
That's a hard question. Yeah.
Really? Okay. So what?
I don't really listen to songs. I mean,
Yeah.
I do. I'll listen to songs on repeat when I'm like currently in love with it. Like it'll be in current rotation.
Right.
And it's like, then I almost get sick of it and it's got to move on.
But you probably
And
have.
then it can come back
Probably
later.
are playing kids' music in the car now.
Yes.
With Briella.
Well, no.
Or she listens.
Like
Oh, she likes,
70s and 80s.
she likes her
Yeah,
70s.
There's
Yeah,
a rapid
listening to
question
genres
fire.
I don't usually listen to.
What is playing in the car right now? Do you know?
The radio.
The radio or our Spotify.
What station?
I flip through because I
Okay.
don't like listening to talking a lot, and then I'll end up getting frustrated and just putting on Twitch.
But what's
or
what's the easy listening station? Like that's usually the one that's most-
99.9?
No, no, the other one.
CHFI.
It's all changed. It's all changed now, I
CHFI.
don't even know.
104.5.
Yeah. No. The what is it? 98. 98.
90.
Isn't it 99.9?
No, not 99. I
93.1.
can't remember right now.
93.1.
I can't even remember right now. 98.1. Yes. thank you.
98.1. I was
Listen to
close.
Missy Bell. Yes, sorry.
Thank you, guys.
98.1. Again, like if you listen to if you like 98.1, you love grocery store hits. Like that is exactly
but
what
I
that
find
is.
because of Spotify and because of Twitch, I find listening to the radio is painful for me. Like if my
It is.
battery is dying
It truly is.
and I can't listen. I can't listen to the radio. I'd rather just listen to nothing.
No, for sure. And I think that's why people I think like Twitch is because you can like, it's like, not that you always have your own personal DJ, but it's like you have a DJ that you love, you can talk, like communicate with,
Yes.
and like that's your DJ, and like you can
Right.
just rock with them anywhere. So I think that's why it's so cool versus the radio. You know, like you're trying to call in to speak to the person, and you know, like
Can
how
you
often
play
does that
Can you
happen?
play my song, please?
I flip stations pretty quick though. Like if you've got something on I don't want to listen to, you're gone. Done. Moving on.
Yeah.
So Jay, did you ever work at Walmart or any of
Never,
the grocery store chains?
Never worked at Walmart. My only, in a sense, quote unquote, real day job was General Electric, because we could not get a mortgage on
My salary.
on her salary, because like a DJ, having DJ as an occupation is not the greatest. So yeah, shout out D Money. He actually got me a real job. I used to work at System Music Warehouse. Not to say that's not a real job, but like I would say it's a more of a part-time job.
Yeah.
Which is where I met a lot of DJs as well, and that was like kind of
the Barry Booth.
Yeah, Barry Booth, which is a DJ store in Pickering, and that's kind of where I got my roots as well as a DJ, and learning, because that's how I think that's why I kind of help people, is because people would come in with questions, and like I got to figure it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We still get random people that are like, you were at Barry's, and I'm like, oh no, here we go.
Like I gotta figure it out. So like
we can't go anywhere without somebody knowing Jay.
oh my, here we go.
No,
And is that
Tell
guy
me
DJ Jay, Maria, do you know who you are married
it's a
to?
lie.
Here we go.
I've
You
known
want
him
the dad
before the
voice to come
fame.
out right
It's
now, Maria?
exhausting. It's like I'll walk away. I'm like, go talk. I'm done. I'll move
The
on.
craziest one was what, Universal Studios.
Universal Studios in Florida.
Yeah.
Or even we were getting on the airplane into Dominican for our wedding, I think, and a guy comes up and he's like, "Hey," I was like, "Can you just go?" Because
You're gonna have
they
to-
don't just want to say hi; they're fanboying or fan, and I'm like, okay,
Stop it
go
right
for
now.
it.
There we go.
You're
You
gonna have
love
to,
it.
This
You
is
love
ridiculous.
it.
you're gonna have to go undercover from now on when you go away.
Yep. I'm gonna wear a mustache and a beard.
You can't grow one, so you got to get a
That's
fake
what I'm
one.
saying. That's why I said that. Exactly why I said that.
So are you guys? Well, I'm guessing Jay's a night person. Maria, are you morning or night person?
Night, because of Jay though.
Yeah.
Right.
The issue is I've adapted to his schedule so much that when we had our daughter, it worked because she was more of a night. And then she slept amazing up until we switched her to a toddler bed, and then things have changed. But she'll sleep now until like 8, which I can't complain, because for the longest time it was 6, and I can't do that. I will stay awake. Like after she goes to bed, that's me time. That's either we hang
Right.
out and then he goes to work and I get some me time, and I will just stay up as long as I can to get that silence and just, I need to relax. I need to unwind, or I will be, I can get very frustrated.
Can you hear the music upstairs, Maria?
Yes.
And all the time, like the boom.
2
boom,
floors up,
boom,
like in my
boom.
bedroom. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's times I have to text him and be like, turn it down, or I'll go in the chat.
Right.
Like, you
Yeah,
need to turn
she
it down.
does. She does.
It's bad because I'll be up till like when he did his new Rhythm Mondays until like 2-3 a.m. It's like, okay, I got to get up for work. Like Briella's waking me up in 3 hours.
Was this
I need
this
to
past
go to
Monday?
bed.
No.
Oh.
I don't go as late. I don't go as late anymore on Mondays.
Okay.
But back, like I would say last summer. Oh yeah, man. Just
You're rocking out late.
because again, it's just like being on Twitch. Like the longer you're on Twitch, the more discoverable your channel is, right? So
Right.
Even
Right.
the boat cruise the other weekend, like that's the latest I've been up in I don't know how long.
Yeah.
Because we came back and then we went to the Money's house, and I was like, guys, like the birds.
bedtime.
I haven't heard the birds chirp in the morning in a long
Big
time.
shout out to the Money's keeping the after party going.
yeah, they did. They did.
Did you guys have
They did.
Fireball?
No, we didn't. We didn't keep drinking, but like they bought everybody food. So shout out to the Monies, and we just
Yes,
hung out at
yes,
their
yes.
house.
It was good
Yeah, we didn't
seeing
get home
them.
till like 4:30 or 5 in the morning.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then thankfully
for Jay's mom,
my
like,
mom-
she,
my
so
mom-
she
my mom
slept here with Briella, and she just woke up in the morning and took her back to her house. Like,
Yeah.
I just need my sleep.
Big shout out to Timfamous too. Jay,
yes,
you said the other day like that you don't even have regular friends, right?
I don't.
You just want to touch on that and maybe shout out some of the guys.
all
Regular
I
friends?
don't know. It's just like I've just like all of my really close friends all are DJs. It's just
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why it happened that way. But just all of my really close friends have all become like all were DJs. So it's like every time we want to hang out on a Saturday night, and that's why that's why Maria kind of loved the pandemic. It's like I'm home on Saturday nights,
Right.
you know, and I loved my schedule that like I made it so I didn't DJ on Saturday or Sunday nights or even Friday nights for a lot of the time. So
Right.
like for the past year, like we had that time to together. So
Nice.
sorry, what was the question? Sorry, I go
No,
off
you
on a
answered it.
tangent.
You answered it. I was actually waiting
he
for.
looked
I was
into
waiting
my
for
eyes
Denise
and
to.
it was all gone.
That was Denise's cue, and then
Oh,
she.
sorry.
It's okay.
I'm playing the Che role now. I'm just gonna sit here and try to look pretty
Yeah.
while
We
you
can
do
just
all
keep
the work.
talking if you want. I mean, I'm sure we could carry
Jay,
on somehow.
Jay,
Yes.
here's a rapid fire question. CDJs,
Wait a second, you cut me off.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
I think
Come on.
his light bulb went
I'm
again.
kidding.
His light
Remember
bulb
this?
went.
Remember, Ron C said I was in charge, but I've been nice the whole time.
Right.
Okay.
I got told. The
CDJs
dad
are
voice for one.
CDJs
Uh-oh.
and I got the pen in my hand too.
Can I
CDJs or
answer?
12.
Can I answer?
I'm more of a
12s.
I'm more of a turntable guy.
Okay.
But I love CDJs just I would say almost just as much. I am not a controller guy at all. I do not like the feeling of it.
Right.
Even though people say it's the same, to me it is not.
Right.
I chalk that up to like not being not practicing enough on it though.
Right.
But I just there's just no way that like you can say that a controller
No
feels
sync button.
feels the
No.
the sync button is
Ron
whatever.
C says sync.
No, beyond the sync button, it's just that they don't feel the same. You cannot manipulate the controller platter the exact same way as a CDJ or as
Not at
detailed
all.
as a piece of vinyl. So
Yep. Absolutely.
unless you put a lot of time and not to say that like people do like people can really scratch really well on that.
Right.
But I mean, if you talk to someone, like they're gonna be like, "Well, I would rather not." Though.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So Maria, were you a lover of music before you met Jay, or did you kind of did this develop because you were stuck listening to music all the time?
That's such a horrible question. So before I met Jay, I used to listen to like System of a Down and screaming music.
She was insane.
What?
I've heard. Wait. Hold on. I've heard of that, but what is that like?
I don't even know what that is.
I would say
Alternative
like,
rock? What is it?
No, I would say hard
Like death metal?
hard rock.
Oh, shit.
No, not death metal.
It was screaming.
Not death
Was it?
metal.
Was
but-
it That's
So-
You just made everybody deaf.
So kind of. I would say kind of. But,
Jay,
but
you're
not
scared.
not I would say hard rock. Yeah, I would say a hard rock.
Like y'all don't know System of a Down.
No, they
I
do,
bet
they
you
do.
I bet
I've
you
heard
do.
of
If
them.
you guys
I
listen
really
to
do.
it, you would know.
Kid Arctic is saying pop metal, yeah, and I would say that because they were a very hard sound, but their sound was very popular. So I would say that.
Insane Clown Posse. I don't know if you
okay.
know that.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, yeah. So I used to listen to that. It was the group.
You used to
of,
listen to ICP?
yeah. It was the
I was today years old finding that
So
out.
you've gone
it
from
was,
that to
it was my
Macadamia?
group. It was my.
What the
It was the group of friends that I used to hang out with,
ICP.
and they liked that type of music, and that's what I listened to. Would I ever dance to it or anything like that? No, but I mean, I was 12. But before that, I'd listen to whatever my brothers listened to, like
Right.
Are you Portuguese,
Smashing
Maria?
Pumpkins, and I'm not.
Okay.
Everybody thinks I am. I'm not.
Well, you have a Portuguese
I
name.
know. I tell people I'm just gonna say yes. Who was I talking to the other day? And they got so mad. They're like, "What are you talking about? Don't talk to me anymore. What do you mean you're not Portuguese?" And I was like, "Sorry to tell you, you know." But yeah, I listen to whatever my brothers listen to. I mean, there's a lot of cheese music that I grew up listening to. My dad was a lot older. He's my adopted dad, and he was 60 when I was born.
Whoa.
And so I listened to like Perry Como and
Okay.
like a lot of the older stuff. And
Right.
like I sing that to our daughter when I go to bed and stuff. So I grew up listening to that older stuff, and then I got into a group of friends that listened to this other type of music, and that's what I started listening to. And then I met Jay. Well, I mean, I knew stuff because we went to the dances and stuff. I did know music, and I did listen to that stuff. It just wasn't my
Right.
main genre of music that I listened to. And then when we started dating, it was like a complete switch because Jay was a Gino. So I remember going to the mall when we first started dating, and Jay's like, "You need a whole revamp." And we went to
You gave Maria a makeover, dude?
I did.
You Are To Be.
No, hold on. With her money, not
No, with my money.
Not
It was
my-
like I was like,
not
I
my money.
need some new
Her
clothes.
money.
Like I need to look better than this. Come on.
What
Mom's
was
credit
what was
card.
the staple that you had in terms of what
Kappa.
the Kappa? It was all
Kappa,
Kappa. It was
tight
all about
pants.
Kappa.
Oh, of course you had to get
The
the
Kappa
cap.
Oh, like
jacket,
the
like-
tight jeans, the clear sunglasses.
the bug eye sun like.
No,
the
I didn't have
matte-
those. I had
Wow.
the ones
That
that were like
was her best
barely.
friend. That was her best
The
friend.
barely.
Yeah.
Find the picture. You should find the picture. We have a
Jay-
picture
Jay-
of our 3-month date. We went to the mall and we went into one of those photo booths and took a photo together. And I have like the crunchy curly hair, and he's got the clear glasses.
Hold on.
He's finding the
He's
picture.
got a
Bring it
picture.
up.
We
I
got
want
it,
to
we
see
got
that.
it.
I completely switched, and then it was all about like Euro and house music, and I fell in love with that. And then when Jay started playing reggae and soca, it was like, wait a second, this is my music.
Oh, so you
I
found
have found my like my go-to.
Really?
I listen to a lot of music that I can sing to. That's
So did you
my
start when your
preferred.
hair in a ponytail on top of your head like this?
Oh my gosh.
During the reggae
that
phase?
picture. Okay, that's the best.
Where's the Kappa jacket one?
God, Jay.
Jay, you had the hair
That's
pulled
horrible.
back.
Look at my eyeshadow in this thing. I was matching his shirt or something. I don't know.
Jay, you actually look exactly the same. Like
That's
you
right.
haven't
It hasn't
actually
changed.
aged.
Yeah.
He just
Jay,
shaved his head.
you have not. Neither one of you have aged, actually.
Well, yeah, you too, Bria. I'm just like, you guys.
So who has a Kappa jacket still?
No, you know what? We got rid of them. We got rid of them.
Jay I bought him so many, and he got rid of them.
What do
Yeah,
you
no,
mean?
but then it
I
came
grew-
back.
I
And then it
grew
came
out
back.
of
Send
my.
them to
He
Value Village?
donated.
Where are they?
Yeah,
Then
he
it,
did.
oh yeah, donated. But like, but then it came back, and it made me mad because I was like, I got all
Yeah,
this.
you should've kept them.
I had all this classic stuff now.
It's
yeah.
like Champion. Where the hell
Live
Champion
and learn.
come from again?
Look, Miss
Live
Ronzi,
and
drop the we.
Live and learn.
It's okay.
Okay, my bad. Jay,
Yes.
let's go into the family life a little.
Yep.
Where's your favorite place that you vacationed?
For me, Jamaica. Jamaica, just because again, when you love the music, you fall in love with the culture,
Yeah.
and then you go there, and then I made it. I just remember all my friends saying that, like, when you go there, Jay, and they're telling me, they're like, don't be the tourist and go to the nightclub on the resort. You got to go off the resort. You got to go to a real party, and it's gonna be scary, but everything's gonna be okay, and you're gonna have the best time of your life. And we did do that. We went to Idonia's birthday bash.
What?
And-
That was our second trip.
It was our second trip, but like this is where I remember. Just,
We went 3 times within a 12-month span. We were
Yeah.
like, "Yep, this is our spot."
Nice.
So they all blended together. Where in
Yeah.
Jamaica?
We stayed Runaway Bay, Montego Bay, and
That
all right,
last
it's all right.
trip was.
I can't remember now.
I don't think
And
I was
so-
sober
so-
for that last trip.
But love Jamaica.
So
love
where's
Jamaica.
the next vacation spot that you want to?
We don't even
go to?
know. We don't even know.
Like, would you go back
When
to
is
Jamaica or
that?
make it somewhere new?
I would love to go back to Jamaica. She's gonna say she wants to go somewhere else though.
No, I don't. It all depends. Like daughter or no daughter.
Oh,
That's
true,
a
true, true.
big.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
How about Portugal? No.
My dad
Azores?
has always
Come on,
said
Maria.
that. My dad has always said that.
Oh, I'd love to go. I cannot speak Portuguese. Either can Jay.
Yeah.
So like, I'd love to go if Jay's dad came. So
Right.
that
Right.
we could at least, because he has
Communicate and
family
stuff.
there. It's like we can't even talk to his family.
And this is the thing. And this is the thing. Like everyone's like, because like I know Junior T in the chat is gonna be like, me and wifey are going to Portugal. We don't like, no worries. My family is from the islands, right? So like there is like English, although
Yeah.
English is a thing, like it is not the same. Like it is like it's farmland in the
Yeah.
islands versus
I know.
where mainland Portugal is like in some places you couldn't tell the difference.
Jay can't speak
Yeah.
Portuguese, guys.
I cannot
Sorry.
speak Portuguese. No, I'm sorry.
Sorry to disappoint.
There's a
Sorry.
absolute divide between the Azores, and then the continent.
Yes.
Right.
I'm
Yes.
in Miss Money. Let's go.
So Maria, do you ever get jealous from not overall, but on Twitch, like from comments from women in the chat?
No, I don't care at all. Say what you say. I'm in the house with him. Go say whatever you. I mean, even in the club.
Right.
I mean, why are you making that face?
I'm just interested to see what you're gonna say.
I mean, I have been jealous. I've learned to get past that. I mean, we've been together a long time, and we always say if we didn't get together before social media and before like Facebook and Instagram and all that was a thing, I think our relationship would have been a lot different. But we built a bond early on, and I knew I could trust him. Did I get jealous? Yes. Was there times where he's out and I'm stuck at home and I'm like, what's going on? Or who's that in the photo? Of course. What girl wouldn't?
Human. You're a human.
I mean, then people get to know you, and I mean, there's still going to be girls.
Yeah.
But it's who you trust.
I would say the hardest time in our relationship is because there's a 1 year difference between us. Was when I turned 19 and she was still 18.
Oh, because you're going.
I did still go. There was a lot of times, like when he was DJing, I would go, but yeah, there was a lot of times that he could go out with his friends and I couldn't, and I'd have to pick his sorry butt up.
You didn't have fake ID.
No.
I had fake ID at 14 or 16.
I never needed one because I always went to the parties where he DJ'd.
And again, at the time, like, you show up early. Like I'm usually the one that like the first one there, like before security.
I carried the equipment. I
Yeah,
acted
that
like
too.
I was working.
Yep.
But one time I did get caught. La scratch. I was 18 years old.
It was my bad.
And Jay sent me out to the car. And I was
you
like,
couldn't get
I
back in?
can't leave. And
You could
I
not
couldn't
get back in. No.
I was like, guys, you've let me
Oh,
in for
no.
like 3 years.
It was. Here's the thing. It was early Serato, and I was already running late. So it's like I'm already rushing to the DJ booth because if you remember DJs, like back in the day, some clubs would almost have like everything built in. So
Right.
you're almost having to like unhook their own equipment to add Serato. Like it wasn't easy to just add in Serato because you needed a box.
Right.
So in a sense, like you're like breaking the club system to like add in your system.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
was the
I just
roadie.
remember forgetting something in the car and sending her out. And then, but between the time she left and the time she came back, the security actually started doing the door. And then they're like, "Well, you can't." And she's like,
And the main security guy wasn't there,
Yeah.
so I didn't get back in. Funny thing is, I turned 19 the week after, and I came back, and I was like, "Thanks, guys."
Yes.
See
"Well,
ya.
either way, either way."
I guess you weren't texting him at that point, so you couldn't get back in.
And he came to the door, and he's
No,
like,
yeah,
"Guys,
yeah.
come on!"
No,
and
no,
they're
that's-
like,
yeah,
"No,"
we-
and I'm
they
like,
were- they were not
"Whatever."
having it.
I was like, "Okay, well, now I have to come back because Jay drove us there, so now I gotta take Jay's
and
car."
imagine,
leave.
no, hold on. We came in your car. So now think of that. She drove
I had
me.
a car before Jay had a car.
Facts.
So I used to drive him
She
around.
drove me to the club.
Right.
She can't stay at the club. Now she's got to drop me off. I got to play. She's got to drive home. And then she has to come pick me up at the end. She can't come, though.
But I mean, how many? That
She's
happened
pissed,
a lot.
fam.
I don't know how many.
That's
I used to
fun.
help. I used to help set up, and then I would go home, and I'd come back. Like all of his proms, his high school dances, all of that kind of stuff. I was his setup and takedown crew.
Well, he bought you Kappa.
Facts.
I was
Kappa
his
tracksuits
muscle.
and
Let's
stuff,
put
yeah.
it straight. I was the muscle.
He treated you
Yes.
right. Come on.
Come on.
Buy me.
Yeah, you got a
jackets.
Kappa jacket out of this.
Come on, babe. Tell him.
My
Tell him.
mom bought me my Kappa jacket thing.
Oh,
True. True.
Okay.
I was also broke at the time.
I was
All right. I'm changing the subject.
I'm a wealthy
All right.
family.
Move along.
Jay,
Yes.
do you have a favorite DJ?
I have a couple. I have a
Yeah.
couple.
Name
Me.
a couple.
I always say Scratch. I always say Scratch because he. I don't want to say that I like my career is like replicated with his, but just like being a very extremely open format DJ,
Right.
the way he is, that is why I've always been drawn to Scratch's career.
Right.
Seeing Lindo P play reggae for the dance hall for the first time was really amazing as well. So I would say like depending on the genre, I have certain DJs, but I'd say overall just Scratch, just again because I play a lot of genres of music just like him, and the way he can, it doesn't matter.
Versatility.
Yeah, like there's no genre, like Scratch, like there's no genre
Right,
of
right.
Scratch.
Right.
So,
Would you
Big
say
jump
he's
start
your
from
biggest? Would you say he was your biggest influencer?
I would say so. I again, when I started, it was Danny D. Like, so Danny D was the guy, and then funny enough, it was Marky D who introduced me. Again, you can tell these are all Genos because they all have
Danny D, Marky D.
Stevie P. All like they're all Genos. Yeah, like he introduced me to Scratch. Funny enough, I think in 2006 or 7. And then from there again to be able to talk to Scratch and again, like Scratch gave me a lot of amazing advice like growing up as well. I remember doing this weekly event called Dollar Beer Thursdays, and I remember the club came to me after 3 or 4 years. I'm playing there every week, and they said, "Hey, FYI, some guy and his promoter team want to come in here. So if you don't want me to book them, you're gonna have to take less money." And I just remember him, I just remember me thinking, like, let me think about it for the night. And I remember texting Scratch, and I just remember Scratch saying, "F those people. Tell them you're out. Tell them you're out."
Oh, that's a tough one.
And I was like, no,
that's steady income.
I like that's steady income, and I like this gig. This is a really big gig. This is like very this is 1,000 people a week on a Thursday.
Right.
Wow.
But I was like, you know what?
So
Let me do it. I did it.
Yeah.
You.
And he came back.
Within 3
I
days.
love
Within
that.
3 days.
Yeah,
Within
whoa.
3 days. Within 3 days, I was back. So
With more money.
With more money, yes, that was another thing. Like because it was automatic. Like if I'm coming back, I'm gonna take more money. Like what the heck? Like
Yeah.
you like you want like I reversed it on them. And again, that was funny enough. That was Scratch's idea as well. So
You guys
Wow.
interviewing Scratch?
oh and
Yeah,
Scratch.
October.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Shout out to DJ starting from scratch. We're interviewing him in October.
Nice. Yes.
Nice.
So yeah, man, just little tidbits of information from Scratch along the way
at
has just
Mom.
really helped.
Mom
really.
says the best was when you and Scratch played together.
Aww.
Pause, people. Pause. You guys are saying, I'm saying, pause. Wait a second.
Pause your mother.
Wait a
Don't
second.
pause,
Take
Mom.
it down. Get it rid of your dirty mind when your mother speaks.
Holy.
Oh my God. Thanks, Mom.
But yeah. So shout out Scratch because like I said, always giving amazing advice. And again, he's at the top, man. He doesn't have to do that. So
He's a very sweet guy.
very sweet guy. So
So
appreciate you,
Jay,
Scratch. Yes.
and I know it's hard to think of this, but
Yep.
if you weren't DJing, besides General Electric, what do you think you might be doing?
Ooh, good question, Chela Soul.
I honestly,
Nothing.
I'm not good at anything. Man. I'm not good at anything.
Well, even if
honestly.
you're not good at anything, where do you think you would have ended up?
Operations. What you went to
I
school for.
like operations. I like operations. I like
Uber driver.
Uber.
Ron C said Uber driver.
Yeah, maybe.
J and J, Uber, J and J.
J&J
Naz says a
Uber.
Walmart
Uber drivers.
manager.
Like
No, Walmart greeter.
Sherry, my cousin is saying a stand-up comedian. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I've
Sherry,
always.
I'm funnier. Come on.
Yeah, no, she is much
Get
funnier.
on my side.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Something along the lines of I don't want to say managing, but but the operation side of things is always
Right.
kind of fascinating.
You'd
me,
be
so.
stuck at, I guess it's Best Buy now, Future Shop.
Why? Why would I work there?
The source.
Because that's what you did in
The
college.
source.
Oh, that was for a month.
And
You know, Jay
what?
got me fired. I used to work at
Oh.
Future Shop, and Jay got me fired because
How'd Jay get you fired?
He came to work there. He did his.
That is not the reason.
They
People
don't
Yes,
get
it is.
fired because
they
they're
hired Jay and got rid of you.
Conflict of interest.
Oh my
I'm telling you.
That is.
Do you know what the funny thing is? So we moved into this house 7-8 years ago, and the guy Jay worked for is actually now our neighbor.
Across the street.
No
And
way.
Briella goes to daycare at his house now.
And he's the guy that
Small
fired.
world.
No. I was a cashier and Jay worked in operations, but it's funny because every time I talk to the lady that watches Briella, she's like, well, Jay worked at Future Shop. And I was like, yeah, and so did I. And she's like, oh, I didn't know that about you. I'm like, no, because I was fired when Jay showed up.
Yeah, literally, like her last day was Friday. My first day was Monday.
And he seems to think there's no
There's no
tie
relation
between that.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Lies. I even got him to DJ at Future Shop for Boxing Day.
Yep.
And then I get fired.
You're ungrateful, Jay. Good Lord.
Maria's a big support for you. I like
Bigger
that.
and better
Yes.
things.
Okay, so out of the two of you, who's more romantic? Pause.
I think we're
Equally. I would say
Yeah.
equally, yeah.
yeah.
Really?
I was gonna say we're romantic like when we're in that setting together, but we're both so busy that it's hard to just like surprise each other or be
So do you guys
overly
have
romantic.
date night? I know this
I mean,
this
during
is
the
your
pandemic now.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I feel bad because Jay's mom has been like our savior. Like my only time without Briella, she goes to Jay's mom, and it's these past couple months has been very crazy. So we haven't had time where it's just the two of us because it's me tagging along to Jay's events or trying to get out and be social and actually see people. So it's hard. So before the pandemic, yes, we had date nights. Our
Nice.
last one we went to
Palladium.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
And I mean, even you guys getting out to the boat cruise, which was really nice. I know you guys had
Yep.
a time downstairs. Jay and I were joking
I
about
wish you guys were on the same floor.
Yeah, I know. We never got to see each other or hear each other's sets, but that was nice. But Maria and I were saying yesterday, right, that we should all go out.
Yep.
You know,
I'm down.
do a dinner.
We need to.
Always down.
So,
Let's do it.
I got another question here.
Yep.
And it has to do with the vest,
Yep.
Oh,
You want to see
which
him
is
put it on?
which is hanging
No,
up
we're
in the
not- we're
back
not putting on
for
the-
yes, put on the
go put
vest.
it on. Go
Come
put on
on.
the vest.
Go put on
Really?
the vest.
Sorry, I
The
should.
vest is huge, man. That vest energy.
We need to
D D Money TV. Tell them.
Good,
It's all
good
about the
thing
vest
we didn't
energy.
wear the Zoom outfits today and do like dressy on the top and bad on the bottom.
So
And then
I
Jay
guess I've
says-
never actually explained the vest, but like it is like it is a real
Wait,
like
Walmart.
it's
you have to show
actually
this one first.
like it's actually real. Like yeah, Shay
Yeah.
got me that
Oh
one.
my god.
So
Shade.
what had happened with that one is that I'm tuned in, right?
Yeah.
To the morning show, and he had the vest, but he didn't have a pin. So I was actually going to Walmart
They
that
want me to
morning
put it on.
anyways. So I literally walked around Walmart and, you know,
Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
yeah. I started asking some of the employees, hey, and I have my phone. I'm like, this is my friend. He's a live streamer. And as you can
I remember
see,
you telling me this.
he's playing in Walmart, and he just needs a pin to legitimize the vest. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
would you be willing to give my friend the pin? And
This
they-
was when the
they'd
vest
have,
had no buttons at all.
they'd
Like
have
no buttons
like
at all.
6 different pins, and they look at me like I was fucking crazy. And they literally like take a step back and be like, no. And I asked about
I'm not
3
giving you my
employees, and then I went to customer service, right? And I broke it down to this girl, and she looked at me and she goes, no. She goes, you know, people are awarded these pins, so they do actually mean something, right? I was like, oh, okay,
Oh, okay.
I get it. And she
Yep.
goes,
Lies.
just go. She goes, just
Well,
go
no,
on.
but I learned that as well. I learned that as well in my
Yeah.
research.
I mean, sometimes.
Yeah.
So she goes,
I
just
just
go
wish
online,
I kept my stuff.
right? And she says, go online and Google Walmart pins. I
And
did
that's how
that.
you got it?
Yeah, but these things aren't cheap.
No, they aren't.
expensive.
They
Yeah.
aren't cheap.
Can I
Again,
ask?
w- w-
Can I ask? I'm just curious. How much are they?
That Cheez-It pin
Yeah.
after it got here from the States,
Here we
it was
go.
like a $60-$70 pin.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, fam!
What?
From the States, too.
Oh my
I gotta.
God, Jay, that's the best.
Well,
You
now I
should
gotta
drop a
gift it.
5-piece.
I gotta gift 2 5-pieces on Shay's channel this Sunday.
What?
Hey, they're
I thought
expensive.
in my mind, I was like $5. It's gonna be $5.
No.
It's $5 for sure.
No,
What?
not on eBay.
Thank you, Shay.
At
Holy
least.
crap,
I think I'm
man.
gonna buy a.
That is the most
a
expensive pin I
pin
got on
machine,
the
or I'm
vest.
gonna start making like custom pins.
There you go. There's your
Yeah,
business.
look. My aunt is saying she bought a whole bag of Walmart pins for 20, Shay.
Jay,
That-
Jay,
that
you
is-
just have to-
that's a
This
Cheez
one's
It.
special.
That's a
Yeah,
Cheez
this-
It
it's the
pin, though.
Cheez It.
Yeah. But yeah, so the vest came about of, again, the show is just going on, and it's, you know, it's good vibes only, and then someone says, you know, the grocery store hits thing. So then the branding changes, just it's Walmart branding. And then the common thing in the chat was like, man, imagine you had a vest. And I was like, well, yeah, imagine I did have a vest. That would be amazing. So like there was the hunt. The hunt was on for the
Yep.
vest.
How
and I
did you
gotta-
find the vest?
So I again, I was asking people.
Right.
please give. I eBayed it. I eBayed the vest. The vests were like $70 on eBay, and they weren't this vest. They were the yellow greeter vests, which was like cool.
No, that's the CSM, customer service
whatever,
managers.
whatever. But they weren't like the Walmart blue. Like. So,
Right.
Shout out Kid Ballistic. I don't know if Kid Ballistic is in here, but he just said, "Yo, man, I'm trying to get you a vest." He's like, "I've been to a couple Walmarts. I've made up some stories. I made up a story that I'm starting, and my kids, and it's just no, and then
he tried to get it on.
And then he tried to get it on Kijiji. He drove to Burlington to meet someone.
And he's from Caledon.
Oh my gosh!
But
he texted me. He's like, "I'm on the way to meet this guy."
But the thing was, he was going there, and it was like an extra large, but it was extra large kids. Right? So he shows up. He's like, no. I need.
He's like, I couldn't even get it.
Yeah. He's like, I couldn't even put it on. So I was like, so I just remember him telling me, I got one more card to play. I'm gonna go to this one. I'm gonna go to the Walmart in Hamilton. And I'm going to tell them my son is starting and he needs a vest. He's up.
He's starting.
No, he said.
Damn.
I thought it was his son. I don't know. I thought it was his son. Either way, I get the text message with obviously him holding the vest on the way out.
He asked to talk to the personnel manager, because he used to work at Walmart too, so he knows the specific things. Me and him had a conversation. Asked for the personnel manager. He said he went into the back and he said, "I need a vest. It's my first day." They handed him the vest. He turned around and walked out the front door.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's the best.
It was a thing. People hunting stuff for buttons and vests. And,
So it started with the vest, right? And then again, nothing was better than going live that day. Which I actually have a clip. I'm probably going to post it this week of the first time I got the vest. I tell you, going live that day, I was bulletproof, man. No one could drag me down that. I got a Walmart vest.
I'm the Walmart guy.
Then 3 weeks later, a viewer that I've still to this day have not met in real life, DJ Staples from New York. One of his family members works for Walmart personnel in New Jersey, I believe, and they had a real Walmart badge made.
No way.
And they sent it to D
Money. So shout out D Money for making this happen. And again, this is what really solidified the show and the vest. And
you used to he was so proud of all the tags and it's official.
It's official. No, man, for sure. No, because every it's just again
bad memories for me.
And it's the coolest part. This is why I say it's everybody's show, because it's we all got it together. We are all as much as people are hoping I get a vest, I'm hoping the same thing. And then again, I'm hoping I get a name tag. And then the name tag comes, and then it's I start telling people check your junk drawer. Let's get some pins going. And then again, Shay and other people are giving.
Now I'm on a mission. I need to find you a pin.
We have not bought any of these pins.
Yeah, all these pins have been donated. Every single pin on this vest has been donated by a user. I actually have more.
Fish Smart Walmart.
I actually have more. It's just it's really heavy. So yeah, and then the newest thing was the photos to help out with the photo, just interaction, having people be a part of a show versus just watch the show.
Right.
Has anybody from Walmart ever contacted you? I'm always curious.
No, never. I mean, everyone always asks me that, and everyone's like, well, do you think you'd maybe get sponsored by Walmart? I think Walmart is too large for me, but don't get me wrong. I've definitely thought about putting a business plan together for Kraft, and maybe approaching them for fromage, because that's something that could be done because Walmart's too big. But I don't know, but things I've always just thought about, see where it goes.
I love it. Why and tonight, so we're gonna raid into Mr. GQ Love in about 10 minutes or so.
Sounds good.
Shout outs to Mr. GQ Love for stepping in today for DJ Ron C, who will definitely be back next week. And we're excited.
Nice.
Yes.
But Jay, tonight at 9, you have Geno's Are Us, which
Geno's Are Us.
Mini beets and cured meats.
What is it called?
That is the best caption of 2021.
I love it. Mini beets and cured meats, Jay.
He's going to get off the stream and go and make an emote now, right? That's what he does.
Yeah.
He will make an emote before his show. At night.
So the cat I don't know if everyone call it mint beets and cured meats.
Yeah.
is the caption for tonight. Because it's all about Euro tonight. Euro dance again. If you grew up in Toronto or the GTA, way back Wednesday. I put mint because I don't know
Miss Ronci said mini beats.
Growing up.
Beats.
Oh, sorry, no, it's mint because I don't know like back in the day Genos needed their own term. Yeah, I was like that's mint, bro. It's a mint car.
Gotcha.
Bro,
Jay.
everybody was bro.
Jay, you are a lot of people reach out to you and ask you a lot of questions about the technology behind streaming and everything else. You're just one of those guys. You're a geek when it comes to that, right? So you know your way around. Where do you see the DJ industry going? Within the next decade, would you think?
It's interesting. I think about this every day. I see streaming becoming a bigger thing. Not only just streaming our sets, but even streaming the music. I've been doing a lot more research in the streaming of music. I'm not sure, man, because again, when you have this, this threat, not that there's one happening now, but this threat of a lockdown is coming. It's hard to, people to plan for the future.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure because to be honest, you know what I'm saying?
Maria emptied that bottle. I love it.
Yeah, she did. She did. You
I
saw
got
it.
a drop. I'm so disappointed.
Maria, you're my kind of girl.
Might as well finish it before the show.
I heard that, Jay.
But I see it being a hybrid. I see it being you can DJ on Twitch and you can DJ in real life simultaneously. I look at Twitch as the same way someone could say I'm a wedding DJ and I'm a corporate DJ and I'm a club DJ.
Yep.
I'm a Twitch DJ.
Yeah.
Right.
Ron C ain't going anywhere, he says.
Nope. Ron C
Why
is
would-
not
why
leaving.
would you?
Who would have ever
Why would
thought
you?
that DJs could work from home?
Yeah.
I never would have thought.
We've been talking about this. DJs have imagine I can stream, and again the best part was imagine I can stream and 30 places could be streaming me at the same yes.
Yeah. And you can end when you want to. You can start when you want to. I mean, obviously people have a schedule, but if you want to play till 2 a.m, awesome. But if you're tired at 12, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get off.
Yeah.
Which I think really set the people the real I don't want to say real DJs, but the DJs apart that you could just tell really love just love DJing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They love they love DJing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could really tell that. You could really tell because again the first year of streaming was fun but not good by any means. If there was no pandemic and you were just starting on Twitch and the money that a lot of people were making was not a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of time for
You're doing it for love. You're doing
for sure. So that's how you really how it really stood out to people.
Good thing I'm the breadwinner, right?
Facts.
True.
Not even that much. It's fine. I got the benefits. That's what matters.
Speaking of Twitch and streaming, I just want to throw a quick shout out to the Boom Boom Chat. They just found out yesterday that they've been nominated as one of the top talk shows on Twitch. So, if you've seen the link, I don't know if someone can post it. One of the mods can post it in the chat. If you just go to that link and scroll down, you don't have to. I don't believe you have to vote for every single category. If you just want to vote for Boom Boom Chat, just scroll down. It's halfway down, midway down. Hit Boom Boom Chat. Scroll all the way down to the bottom and send.
Jay, is it tap or tap, tap, tap?
It's tap, tap, tap.
Okay,
that's a little inside joke. Don't worry about that. But yeah, we would appreciate it if you guys
we really
gave
appreciate
the Boom
that.
Boom Chat ladies a vote. They're doing a wonderful job
Very
out here.
well deserved.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Jay and Maria, you guys have been amazing. So much fun. I feel like we could talk for another 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
I've enjoyed
I
this
can.
double date.
I can actually.
Yeah. Jay can not. Yeah, Jay talks a lot.
and Jay, thank you so much for being my co-host. You were amazing.
Thank you for having me.
Yes,
Thank
Shay.
you for having me. I appreciate you guys.
You did us proud, as you always do.
Shay, thank you for being beautiful.
And thank you to everyone in the chat for being here, as always.
Yes, chat.
Amazing. Thank you for the hype train. Thank you for the bits. Thank
My
you.
man, Kid Arctic. My man,
sponsor.
Kid Arctic. No pause needed. That's right.
Not sponsors, but the subs.
What up, Mimi Kasimi?
Mimi Kasimi, hi.
Spicy, saucy.
Good evening.
Sweet. Daytona.
Vanessa
NDOB.
Arctic, hi.
Tell
Thank
everybody.
you guys.
Thank you guys so much.
We're right into,
Yes, Vanessa.
I don't know if Mrs. Ronci, I think she's going to do the raid because she's the mod tonight, which I love.
Just don't forget, October 2nd, 1 year anniversary party.
There you go.
It's gonna
We will be there, definitely.
Oh.
Can't wait.
Hold the raid. Hold the raid.
I
Can I ask
We got
him one
time.
more thing?
Yeah, we got time. Go.
Cancel
Okay.
the raid.
Cancel the raid. You guys got to hear this story.
Oh,
Can you talk?
You
Can
know
you
how
talk?
to do that? Mrs.
Because
Ronci?
I actually
Hooligans
missed it.
unite.
I actually missed it because I was in Kid Arctic's stream at the time, but I was bouncing around. But talk about New Year's Eve. Please.
So New Year's Eve, obviously everyone's on lockdown. So I'm like, the first thing was I talked to wifey. I know Denise asked, like, do you ever? I talked to wifey and I said, okay, I have an opportunity to do a New Year's Eve party, but like, do you want to do that, or we could have a New Year's Eve by ourselves? Like, that could be a thing,
Right.
And I kind of sold her on the idea of she would be there as well. Like, it would be me and her co-hosting the New Year's Eve party.
I didn't speak once on the microphone. Can I let you know that I was not included? Sold me on it.
So yeah,
happen.
tons of promo went out. The stream did amazing. New Year's Eve did amazing. But I don't know. I got lost.
No, you
in,
do know.
I got lost
Don't lie.
in the
Don't
music.
lie to the people. Lies.
I got
this
lost.
Is all lies.
I
Lost in the music.
I got lost.
Man
You see the
made
video?
me host.
When I
The
saw him
video-
posted on IG,
video is the
I was
best.
crying. I was crying.
Yeah,
He
be-
He
because
made me host a Zoom call with our friends.
yeah.
Like on
See,
the
Taylor was
side.
there. Miss Money was there. Everybody was
Okay,
there. Yeah.
If anybody knows Ballistic likes to drink. And he has us doing shots after shots after shots. Now I'm trying. Jay's like, can you get in the chat on Twitch? And I'm like, how do you want me to talk to people on Zoom, look at your chat, be on the microphone hosting? I'm like, I can't. I'm distracted. I'm cooking upstairs. So he's trying to talk in the Zoom chat. He's got a countdown on his computer.
That's the craziest thing.
Wrong time.
Like if you look at the setup, like there's a TV here.
Yeah.
I look like when I'm looking at the TV when I'm streaming, I'm looking at our chat and I'm looking at an image that the exact thing that you guys are seeing.
Right.
On that image, there was a countdown. I don't know.
wrong.
I
You
It
just
was
missed
wrong.
it.
I know. It's just that I don't know. I just didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention.
And when did you catch the new? Like, how far after was it
I
that you?
screamed.
was at least a minute or two.
And I screamed.
Was a minute. at
I
least.
remember the
I was
video.
like,
He's
wait
just
a
standing there
second.
like spinning like nothing.
No. I'm cutting and I'm mixing and I'm blending. And the best part is there's actually like if you watch back the video, there's a chat on the side and people are like, are we supposed to be celebrating right now? And there's literally people saying 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year, and then like nothing happened. They're like, okay, Jay, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year. Nothing. And then again, like I start again. You could again. You watch the video. I visually start to see crap. And the worst. Can I tell you the worst part about it is me and Kid Cut teamed up last year. First time ever. Usually me and Kid Cut have 2 separate New Year's Eve packs for DJs.
Right.
Kid Cut does his own thing. I do my own thing. This year we said it's different year. You know what I'm saying? Let's team up, do it together.
Right.
So every DJ is in a sense almost using our pack because there was not a lot of packs
Except you.
except me. I didn't get to use. Well, I did eventually. We
played it.
We
celebrated.
re-celebrated.
We
Yeah.
re-celebrated it at 12:03.
Okay, Che, I'm glad you asked that story.
Yeah.
That's great.
So yeah, no, it's the best.
We've got stories for days, guys.
It's the
Oh,
best.
I
Yeah.
think we need a part 2 with you guys.
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
I'm in.
Definitely.
I'm okay now.
You guys,
I'm ready for it.
Now,
You did well, Maria. You did well.
Thank
You,
You too,
Maria.
Jay.
Yeah, you did amazing.
What do you
Yeah.
mean you were nervous, Maria? You
You
did,
did amazing.
I,
Oh my God.
It's the anticipation and the
She-
unknown. You don't
she-
know what to expect.
She
And
finished a
I'm
bottle of whiskey. She should be fine.
no.
No,
Come on, let's be real. We were down here.
We need to fill that.
I still have to go put my daughter to bed. Come
We
on.
need to fill that up and do it again. I like honey jack. Have you had
I
honey
was.
jack?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You got to
No,
try
I
honey
think
jack.
the vanilla. I think you had the vanilla one.
Yeah.
I want
honey-
to try the peach one too.
Well, let's have
try.
a Jack Daniels night. We'll
Okay.
sample
Let's do
different.
We're double dating. Remember?
Okay.
We're on a double date still.
Yes, yes.
Shout out Kid Arctic because like him and Vanessa Arctic were
Kid
a hard
Arctic
couple
and
to
Vanessa,
beat.
Yeah,
you
I
guys.
couldn't. I
Hopefully
couldn't
we were as
imagine.
interesting.
I could imagine the Arctics and you guys and just
Oh my
like
gosh.
being together. Oh my god,
Yeah.
Problems.
I'd
Just
be
me and Kid
crying.
Arctic being together is problems.
Like
Right.
I've been smiling this whole damn
think
stream.
I've
I'm not
all-
even
my-
joking.
My
cheeks
my
are
mouth
hurting right
hurts. My cheeks hurt because I've been laughing nonstop.
now.
So you
good.
guys,
That
are
means
so
we
much fun.
succeeded.
Either
Thank you.
way, I thank you guys so much for having me on here, especially having Maria because Maria unfortunately doesn't get the spotlight always.
Yes,
I try
yes.
to give her as much spotlight on stream, but she's like,
We were talking about this earlier, and I said I don't think I've ever been on stream sober. I come in drunk and I leave drunk. I'm like,
facts, that's facts.
I know the
Like,
feeling,
You know
Maria.
what? Mrs. Ron C said couples part 2 coming up.
I'm ready.
So that's what we're gonna do. Kid Arctic, Vanessa Arctic, and you guys.
But if
Yep,
you
yep.
anyone in the chat, if you've ever checked out the stream, I really appreciate it. I just have fun, man. We just like to have fun. I
You-
literally say it. No bits or subs needed. Just let's
Yeah.
have fun on a Saturday morning. I think it sets the mood for the rest. Like you're not leaving just like you're not leaving the club in a bad, like you're not leaving the show in a bad mood.
Right.
Sets the day up for your Saturday, whatever you're gonna do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and yeah, just great music and yeah.
I know, Vanessa. I'm on your team. We won't get a word in. Guys will take over. Maybe we should just do the ladies.
That's a problem.
Oh, Wives Club.
Yep.
There we go.
Twitch wives of GTA.
Okay,
you
before we go, the raid's probably coming through, but I'm going to ask one question. If we get it in, we get it in. But if not, pause.
You see
So-
Jay's eyes? Sheesh, settle down over there. Holy.
So what is one thing we need to know about you guys that nobody knows?
That nobody knows.
That nobody
Jay-
knows
We've been,
about it?
Well,
we've been
about you
together
guys,
half
or
my
I'm-
life.
Yeah,
With-
we've been together.
We've been together half my life. We've been
Wow.
together
Yeah.
17,
Longer. We've been-
17 years. Married for 5.
Wow.
Yeah, like I've been. Yeah,
That's a
we've
long
been
time.
together. Yeah, like we've been together for over half her life.
Right.
Went to separate high schools, but I spent more time at his high school.
So Jay, how old are you?
I am 33. She is 32.
Okay.
88
Don't
and
cancel the
89
raid.
babies.
This is Ron C. Don't cancel the raid. We're just chatting
Oh.
while we're until the raid.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Canceled again.
Babies. Vanessa says we're babies.
You are.
They are.
But I think we've always been mature. Like all of our friends have always been much older.
Right.
Right.
So
I hear that.
I love the Walmart vest. I really do. I think it's such a
I
great
I'm
story.
so used to it. It's
Who
just like
whoever thought like if someone would have said, "Yo, you're gonna be DJing on Twitch in a Walmart vest," I was like, who's gonna believe that? For
And
Those
your
are years
graphics,
that I can't get
your
back.
do you do your graphics or does somebody do them for you? Because they're
so
awesome.
so originally Original started with the Walmart branding, the No
Big
Frills
shout out to
branding, the
Reg.
Whole Foods. Shout out to Reg. He's the one that got me going. He was the one that was like, it's not just that, like, I always treated it as a joke. Like grocery store hits was always a funny thing to me.
Right.
But then he was like, man, imagine we actually brand it. Like, imagine you actually brand it where, and again, like he said this, like where I'm going to make it where people will not know if it's a real ad for Walmart or it's grocery
Right.
store. And when he said that, like people would literally message me saying, Jay, I scrolled by it and it wasn't like, that's why I post a lot of my flyers with me in the vest, because they look, the flyers look so real. Like you'd think it's a sponsored Walmart.
I think
I know,
we should
I
make
know.
a trip to Walmart and you wear the vest.
Oh my god.
You know, people ask me questions. I'm not even wearing a vest, and people will come up to me and be like, "Excuse me, do you know where this is?" Like, no, I'm not wearing
Me going
a
into
vest.
Walmart. Me going into Walmart.
You should
helping people.
just start doing. People will ask you questions. Just start stocking shelves.
Yeah, because you're one. I was watching the one with the train.
Yep.
With the train, and I'm like,
Yeah. How bad is that, eh?
You look so depressed.
you paid for that, right?
No, that's the best part. Like that's the best. And again, like that's what I've always been about. Like just show the worst things and the best things at the same rate. You know what I'm saying? Like one morning, my mic stand broke live on stream.
What do you mean one morning?
Well, okay, 2 mornings. I technically broke it twice.
Yeah,
you broke it more than
I remember
twice.
that one.
But the funny part was like she actually came down and actually held the microphone stand.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I died that show.
Yeah.
If you watch it, I take the mic and I'm like bopping
For
them
about
in the head.
for about 40 minutes, she held, give or take, the microphone
Yeah, it was the
stand
boom arm.
until we figured it out. Yeah.
The boomer.
I think we need to do a clip of that show. I was crying.
Jay
He's
has
trying
some
to
of the
talk
best
and
clips. Yeah.
No. And again, and that's always been what it's about. Like, you know, like show the
Yeah.
funniest moments, and then like
Yeah.
again, like.
You're-
And I think that's why the show does as well as it does,
Yeah,
because
'cause-
I think people are like, what's gonna happen? And again, like I don't plan anything, man. Like that's
Yeah.
the,
And you do a
maybe
good
we'll
job
have
with
a
your post
special
on
guest.
IG, right? Like even
Yep.
the post that you dropped, was that today? The post that you dropped today?
yeah. I again, always just content, man. Just
Yeah,
giving
you
people
put that out
content.
there on
The trailer?
Yeah, the trailer. Sorry, for the
Yeah,
anniversary,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, that's the teaser. There's actually there's an action movie trailer
Oh.
coming.
Okay, nice.
That's just the teaser.
Right.
So there actually is one more thing coming.
Yeah.
And the best part was when I'm talking to the designer, I'm like, okay, I need an action movie trailer. And then he set up, like he did it, like he lined up all the stuff.
Yeah.
But then he changed the music. He made it
Right.
seem like a romantic comedy trailer,
Yeah.
and I was like, brother, you got to change the music on this. I need
Nads,
action.
go check Jay's Instagram.
Yeah, Jay's Instagram. If you scroll back, if you scroll back in Jay's IG, there's some really good content, like
Yeah,
some
man.
of the
All
blooper reels and stuff.
all
that
of
you
the
did
funny,
before.
all of the funniest
Are you
stuff.
fighting Walmart crime?